Good evening. How is everyone doing? We are back for our second stream of the day. We were streaming early morning. Now it's Hunk After Dark. Late stream. Willie, good evening. Welcome in. We are going to try our best to get Brora Rangers off the bottom of League 2 because I don't want to leave them there. I can't sleep thinking about it. And we just want to keep winning with Dumbarton. Simple. Simple stuff. Keep it simple. Dumbarton, keep winning. Brora Rangers, start winning. That's all it is. That's all we have to do. That's all I'm asking for. How's everyone's day been? We have a game against Ayr United in the Scottish League 1 with Dumbarton. We are coming off the back of a loss recently in the league to Cove Rangers, which was the team that we just beat with Brora Rangers in the Cup 3-1 after changing tactics. So I'm really hoping the new tactic, given that it played so well against a League 1 side that are pretty good, or seem to be pretty good when we played them, with Dumbarton, hopefully the tactic is going to do a job in League 2 now. We've just got to wait and see whether it plays to our strengths like it seemed to do. Jose's a little tired. I'd like to start him here, though. Let's take care of business, and then we'll sub him off. We've kind of settled into a first 11 with Dumbarton now, which is nice. What do we make of the football today? Come on, everyone be honest. What do we make of the football? There's at least two wild results today. Maybe not wild, because Man City always seem to struggle against Newcastle, but another game, you'd think that Man City couldn't really afford to drop points, and they lose to Newcastle again. Newcastle seem to really shock those sort of teams, and then they'll go out and play quite poorly against Southampton or something like that. I think Sunderland versus Newcastle is going to be fucking massive this year, because Sunderland are flying high. They lost today as well. They lost to Fulham. A huge win for Fulham. Every win in the Premier League is important, but when you haven't had the best of starts and you manage to pick off a team that has been, everything has been going right for them, it can be a big moment. They're moving the ball well, and that is unfortunate. Oakley's in, and he's missed, and not a foul. Good. Never for a second did I think that was a foul. Jesus Christ. McSporran, that's the most Scottish name I've ever heard of. Iwoshi comes and punches it away. I didn't like that at all, but Jose actually gets there, and it's Ashcroft now. Can he find Jose? He can. Jose, what a touch around his man. He's going to drive. He's got one defender in front of him. He takes it out wide. He's got Lyndon Dykes in the box. Lyndon Dykes back in amongst the goals after a wee spell without hitting the back of the net. Lyndon Dykes. It's a simple header. It's really good work by Jose. He actually starts off the move by actually making sure that we don't turn the ball over on the edge of our area. Lays off to Ben Summers. Ben Summers then ends up playing it up to Ashcroft. Ashcroft up the line, and then Jose does a lot of work. Good touch around the defender, then takes it out wide, lifts it in, and a simple finish from Lyndon Dykes, and a very good goal indeed for Dumbarton. Yo, Kev, welcome in. How you doing? How's your day been? We're halfway through the weekend almost. You got an hour left of Saturday. Use it wisely by conversing with me here on this Saturday evening. And I wanna make her mine. 5 shots for Dumbarton so far, 4 on target. I'd love a second goal before the half. McSporran. Oh, Ben Summers. And Ashcroft quickly moves forward. Oh, nice ball out to Lyndon Dykes. He got Ben Summers and Jose. He's going to go himself, and it is a good save from the keeper. Crack and Juice had my first Popeyes. A cup of cheese hits a spot I didn't know needed hit. Beautiful. A cup of cheese. Is it like a cup of melted cheese? Sounds nice. That's a foul. Oakley just knocks over Ashcroft. That gives us a bit of a breather. American style. Very nice. So where are you? Are you out somewhere, or is there a Popeyes that's opened near you, Kev? Ashcroft lifts it across. Lyndon Dykes! Lyndon Dykes! It's basically an assist by himself there with the first shot. Mr. B, good evening. How you doing? Bad day for real Dumbarton. What was the score today? I haven't checked the lower leagues. We were just talking about the football scores. Fucking Liverpool getting trounced at home. Outrageous. West Ham were 2-0 up. Oh, 1-4. Not good. You went in Fort Kinnaird over east of Edinburgh. There's a Popeyes there. Oh, I'm going to have to. I'm down. Is it Edinburgh? I'm down for Hamilton soon. I'm down to see Hamilton. I think in Edinburgh. Is it Edinburgh or is it Glasgow I'm going? Fuck, I hope it's Edinburgh. I wonder if I can swing by Popeyes. I'm down. I say soon. It's like late December. Like the 16th of December. I can't believe we're a month away from Christmas, boys. Tomorrow. Oh, it cuts inside, and it is a very good save. Be real Dumbarton manager this right. Hey, I mean, look at my CV. Just off the bypass wouldn't be too much of a detour. Beautiful. I actually really. I wonder if we can get there. See, the just off the bypass is a bit of a nightmare because I'm not going down by car. I think we're taking a train. I don't want to eat somewhere fancy. I'm pretty happy. I don't want to say like we need more possessions overrated. It is easy. You have me fucked up. Devani, our captain, is on under 21's international duty, unfortunately, during this game, so that's why Devani's not playing. Ever to find it. Here we go, Lyndon Dykes. Go on. Get in the mixer. No. Oh, Ben Summers loses his man. Just has to pull it back. Strange. Mercer. Bragg. Ashcroft heads it in. Oh, heads it over. I think it was Jose on the end of it. Jose's going to come off soon. Can we get a Lyndon Dykes hat trick here? Oh, Jose's coming off now. I've just noticed he's got a knock. No Balogun, so it will be Finlay Pollock. Unless we take on Miller Thompson. I think we take on Finlay Pollock. I think that's the sensible move. And then Robinson for Ugani. And you can't even hide it. I'd like to take Casey off, but maybe Ronan Ferns, and I think this is make an actual maybe move Mercer into the middle. Oh, he does not like that. Just centre back. Loving is easy. You have me fucked up. So hard to see. He's okay. He's kind of mobile. Single little thing for me. Have I got any? I could take on maybe even Armstrong. Do I take him on in midfield? Cochrane. I'm going to take off Summers, go for on Harry Cochrane, and I think midfield playmaker and centre mid is the way you go for the remainder of the game. Yeah, that's disappointing. I could maybe order a Deliveroo from Popeyes to the hotel. You know, there's ways around it, Kev. I just gotta end up having deeper pockets. All for the rest of this month and the start of next month, all subs will go towards me paying for a delivery for the Popeyes. That's smart. That's smart. It's right there. Working on it. Oh, I don't like that. Deal with that, Ferns. Cup of cheese would get cold. Yeah, so it has to be fresh from the pop. Oh, lovely goal by Finlay Pollock. Twist and shout. I think he's actually done better than I was expecting, Finlay Pollock. Like, he is a very useful player. Admittedly, at the start of the season, I didn't think we were going to sign Lyndon Dykes, so that's been a huge boost. But Finlay Pollock takes around the keeper, slots it home, 3-0 Dumbarton. We are staying top of the table for today. Does Ashcroft also play centre back? He does. Twist and shout. Baby. Last sub. Nwosu launches it. Ugani actually wins the header. Bragg now. Plays it forward for Lyndon Dykes. He's hunting a hat-trick here. Only 12 minutes remain. Goes back. Bragg on the edge of the area. Goes in Finlay Pollock. Gomez hits the post. Beans on toast. Ashcroft, can he pull this back across? If he can clip it in. Oh, we had Lyndon Dykes in the middle. Or maybe at the far post. Ugani whips it across. Finlay Pollock underneath it. Can't get a header on it. Kingdon now. Ashcroft. Oh, gets around his man who clips the ball. He's just got put across the box. Goes for glory. Harry Cochrane. Ashcroft. Bragg. Jesus. Can't see me get in the bloody listen to stream while I walk the dog. Well, keep an eye on the dog. I'm going to be super commentary intense now. There won't be a moment's silence. It's funny because any silence after that, it's, you know, the opposite of what I said I'd do. Cam Bragg misses. Bastard. I'm going to go positive. 8 minutes remaining on the clock. 22 shots, 14 shots on target. We have been all over Ayr United. Can we possibly just eke out another chance to give Lyndon Dykes the hat-trick? It looks unlikely. I'm not going to up the tempo or do anything crazy. We're used all our subs, and that is the end of the game. 3-0. Happy with that. A solid performance. Well done, lads. Good win. I saw that it was Arne Slot's 50th game. 50th game in for Liverpool in charge. A rough one today. Dykes gets man of the match. This is the first day we haven't had both teams playing for ages. I've asked the board about set piece coach. They've said no. And I've also asked them about youth recruitment again, and that's pending. I'm guessing it's going to be a no. We got the Scottish Cup second round draw. Brora Rangers will either play either Bo'ness United or Strathspey in the Scottish Cup second round. Winnable games. Because I say we're unwilling to grant your request. Oh fuck! Oh, I've asked with the wrong person. I mean, I'm gonna ask anyway. I wasn't. It wasn't with Brora Rangers I expected that to work. I didn't realize I've asked with the wrong team. So we actually need to change that over Hunkleberry McFinn and ask the same thing. Recruitment focus upset, key findings, coaching advice, Armstrong developing concerns, Reece Armstrong. Lad, it's either a squad player or time we move on. He doesn't want to leave. That's a tough one. Let's go to the board. This is what I actually want to ask. Improve youth recruitment. Is there... increased junior coaching budget? Let's ask that as well. Seems unlikely we would get both, but you know, we're up a division. It's time to start investing in the structure of the team as much as we can. We got a little bit of money, nothing crazy. I would very much like all of my teams to win tomorrow. The bar players named in Team of the Week. Sunday is a big footballing day for myself. So what a long you could use a little company. Oh, this is not what we wanted. Brooms handed Trinidad and Tobago call up. I could have done away with that. Oh no, the manager Dwight York has called up Ethan Brooms. Oh no. Heads up about Wallace. James Wallace is unhappy, but he doesn't want to leave. I don't want to leave the club. I'm happy to wait for my chance. That's not true because you keep bringing it up. Improve youth recruitment. They've turned it down. We're not willing to consider this regress while the club's financial position is projected to deteriorate. God, fucking hell. I can't really push it. Man, you used to be able to at least get those things moving with a little bit of money in the bank. It now seems like you need a lot of money. There's nothing in this world for free. Connor Brunt's, mate, you Brunt's a target in order for him to prove he deserves what he wants. This guy wants first team football. His contract runs out in November, and we're desperate for it to. I don't want to leave the club. No, you're not happy to wait. Your contract's running out in 2 months, and you will be released, my friend, so we can get our finances back under control. That's Bunce, who plays for Brora Rangers. I'm talking about. Couldn't comprehend. Edinburgh City, we meet again. They're 10th. They are bottom of the table. We gotta take Edinburgh City out here. Shocking that Edinburgh City got promoted with us, by the way. Like, they must have snuck into the playoffs late and then rode some momentum. Nothing in this world for free. Why is it telling me to drop? Hudlin has once again won Player of the Month. He is nonsense at this level. Because his height is just... Teams are not able to deal with it. 6'9". Monster. We need some fucking money at Brora Rangers. We need a good Scottish Cup run. Disgusting that Hudlin is winning Player of the Month every month. like, what are we gonna do? How do we get Jose? Whereas we have East Fife with Brora Rangers, and then we've got Inverness Califistle in the Challenge Cup. Finn fears tough challenge against throwback East Fife. I just can't pretend. Chances will come to us. East Fife concede a lot of goals, so rather than being wasteful, we need to be patient, work the ball in the box in good shooting positions. Intriguing, because that is not how we're set up to play now. Dressing room's good with Dumbarton. Team cohesion's average. I think we still need to sort of just keep a settled 11 for a bit and take it from there. Calls my friend. I need to I just can't contain. think that's better. Goes again. Go Rangers Peterhead clash. So we're against East Fife, who are where? 6th, we're 10th. Come on. We need a win. Oh, we need a win. If we win this, we potentially get off bottom of the table, and that is job done tonight already. Potential. I don't know why they wanted us to swap in Harrison Sharp here instead of Nwosu. I'm going to stick with Nwosu. Ashcroft continues. I think Robinson. I'm going to start Ugani instead of Robinson here. Gomez. Have we got Devani back? Or is he on international duty? We have Devani on international duty. Balogun unhappy. Let's get him on the bench instead of Armstrong. He potentially comes on for Jose here. But Jose's looking match fit. I think we run same team out. And again, if we start building up some links in the team and showing that they're... This is what we ran against Cove Rangers where... Cove Rangers. Brora Rangers. It's a 4-3-3. Basically, it's a bit of a heavy press high up, sweeper keeper. It worked really well. I'm kind of hoping it just magically does the exact same thing that it did, which was caused them all sorts of problems. I can bring Reed in for Honeyman. 3 strikers. Muirhead, McRae, and Dylan Jones, all doing something different. Let's see how this goes. I really hope this is the start of like a real positive run for us. We've been sort of moving around formation and tactical approach, trying to get something to click. Keeping the ball short and keeping hold of the ball just wasn't creating any decent chances for us. We do need the ability to... When they've ploughed forward and we win the ball back, you have to be able to counter. Because slowing everything down into little passing triangles just wasn't working. Dumbarton first. Dumbarton versus Edinburgh City. This should be a cakewalk. That's why it scares me. The bottom of the table, we're top of the table. If we play our game, we should come out with the win, but we're away from home. So to begin with, we're just going to watch the game and sort of see how we're standing up against them. They win the header there. A bit of a lunge, but we do win the ball cleanly. That's Gomez. He's got great tackling. He won the ball, but it was a lunge. Right, Ashcroft now. You got Jose on the run. I think that's too late. Jose gets the ball into his feet, but I think he's offside. No, we win the corner. It looked like he went a yard. He had a yard on the defender before the ball was played. We don't see the corner, though, disappointingly. Interception. Ashcroft steps forward on the wing. Plays it forward for Jose Chase. Jose's faster than his man. Puts it across the box, and it is Lyndon Dykes with a tap in. Fantastic ball by Jose. Jose's added a new element to his game, and that is just not being the main man in every situation. Willing to find his strike partner here. He did this with Adam Brett a few times, but that was a lovely ball across, right in between the two defenders, and Lyndon Dykes doesn't have to break stride. Powers at home, 1-0 to Dumbarton. Fuck yeah. Gomez knocks it forward. Oh, it's a good header by Jose. Lyndon Dykes. Now, Jose's got room to run. He's one defender in front of him. He does get held up. The defender does very well. Pulls it across. Lyndon Dykes! Oh, my word. That's great link-up play. Aberdeen play tomorrow. Who else do you follow? Arsenal. Aberdeen and Arsenal tomorrow. Both have big home games. Aberdeen's is fucking huge. Arsenal's is a North London derby, but honestly, I didn't even notice it was a North London derby until Friday. So, but the Aberdeen game is massive because it's Hearts. Hearts have been flying. We've just started turning a corner. We typically do well at home against Hearts, just like we don't play very well at Tynecastle. Their fans are starting to make excuses saying they're missing a bunch of players because they're feared. And I'm hoping that fear spreads to the team and we fucking pump him. Lyndon Dykes rides the challenge. He's going for goal. He puts over the bar. By Arsenal. When I was younger, one of my friends basically turned to me. It was a very Man United focused school. And we were watching some football. And I didn't really have an English team. And he was like, I need you to support Arsenal. Everyone else is a Man U fan. You know, Arsenal are in the... Are not at that time winning the league and stuff. Ben Summers with a goal. Weren't winning trophies or anything like that at the time. And he was like, you should support Arsenal. Get on board. And I was like, okay. So I just started following. Like any fan does. You didn't say it would be torture. Mr. Q, how you doing? Aberdeen are my team, though. But the thing is, Scottish football, for a large part of my lifetime, has been absolute dross. The gap at the top is huge, and quite frankly, some of the quality of football you see on a regular basis is terrible. Plus, it wasn't on TV a lot. It is on TV more than it ever has been, and even then, it's arguably two fucking teams who get all the TV time still. Whip your loving on me. 3-0 up at halftime against Edinburgh City feels good. I don't want to make any subs yet. I think we just keep an eye on this one, let this one ride. Me, baby, whip your loving on me. No whips and chains. Mahan. Someone stop him. Oh my god. It's a block and it ricochets, lands to Innes Lawson, who puts in the back of the net, and all of a sudden it's 3-1, and 5 minutes after the half, we look sluggish. I don't really want to go positive, just simply because we were in control. Kingdon now playing a 6.5 because of that mistake. I think the simple thing is we just make a sub, take him off. Bring on Ferns. Now about the 70th minute. Not much happening here. Oh no, another chance for Edinburgh City. We got to be careful here. Headed away by Ashcroft. Casey drives the edge. Is back into Lawson. He's already got one goal. That's fucking ridiculous. 3-2. That really fucking annoys me. He is onside, but it's just... We don't close him down. It's such an easy goal for them. Also, the fucking Rabona cross of fucking shite. Or whatever that is. United School, as it was popular team in fall, then went to a Wigan game age 7 and was seen to take over by 11. 20 years later, and I sometimes question my dad's choice. What? Because you're a Wigan fan? Brutal. But that's a lovely way, again, to get into... to end up with a team, you know? I'm an Aberdeen fan because obviously I grew up in Aberdeen and my dad's an Aberdeen fan. Oh, fuck. Hillcoat. We need to be careful here. We've not looked good since the half. Robinson coming on. Fern's struggling is a real concern. Lindy Dykes can come off for Finlay Pollock. Ben Summers is playing well, so I don't really want to take him off. Ashcroft for Miller Thompson. Just get some fresh legs on here. I guess I could time waste a little bit, couldn't I? Let's see if we can close this one out. 10 minutes remain. I'm actually really nervous about being uncautious here. In old FMs, this used to like invite so much pressure. We were absolutely cruising, and then at halftime I said, hey, good job, guys, and they've completely shot the bed. Here we go. Shot from distance. Oh, Nwosu, you gotta do better than that. He palms it away, but it's bad. I'm gonna go positive. Five minutes remain, and it is all Edinburgh City still. Nwosu come for it. Headed away. Pollock on the edge of the area. Lifts it forward. Jose's got room to run. Takes it a touch. Pings it from distance. Bomb corner. Jose! Beautiful way to seal it. Beautiful way to seal it. Could be worse. I could have been a Bolton fan. Absolutely. There's always someone worse off. You know? I moan about over the years, like, oh God, some of the football Aberdeen have put on has been dreadful. We've never been relegated. We've seen Hearts and Hibs fucking have their pants pulled down constantly. Yo-yo clubs, you know? There's other teams in Scotland way worse off, but your focus is all on your own team, so it's like, it's so easy to beat up your, get down about your own team and the results and all that. But I mean, people would bite your hand off for Arsenal's trophy haul over the last 20 years. Everyone who piles on, you gotta check. You gotta be like, and who's your team? Because there's so many fans out there who don't even know what it's like. I want to say lower league Scottish teams up there. Yeah, I've been to a couple of lower league teams. Not like true lower. I live. I don't want to say where I live, but Inverurie Locos is relatively close to where I am. I've been to 2 or 3 of their games. It's all right. Like I don't think they were at their best. I would say when I've seen them. But it's okay. It's an acquired taste, I would say. Like some people live and die lower league football, but Aberdeen's my team. I go Aberdeen games all the time. I've got FC Noah, the Europa League, Euro Conference League. I'm there on Thursday, which I didn't notice until just earlier this past week. I'm gonna miss some of the Thanksgiving Day football, NFL, because I'm at that game. Good header. Right, Lindsay, centre of the park. We've started Brora Rangers against East Fife, and for the love of God, please win Brora Rangers. Out to Benny. Benny finds Reid. Reid forward to Dylan Jones. He's got 2 strikers in the box. Jordan McRae, that is 1-0 to Brora Rangers. A good start. A good positive start. 5 minutes in. We take the lead. Bird, yeah. That's a good start for Brora Rangers. We wouldn't mind if the rest of the game was 0-0 from this point. They whip a free kick in. Dylan Jones heads it away. Only as far as Patterson. Holding now. McNabb from distance, and it's off target. We take those. Love that. Nerve-wracking, really is. It's like we've got Dumbarton absolutely purring, but we've had them for 3 seasons. At this point, if we didn't have something working, we'd be very concerned. Brora Rangers, we made a lot of signings, trying to get something working, like sight unseen, and we've struggled. We've changed shape. It worked against a team in a higher division. Can it work on the road here against a division rival? League Two teams is what we need to be competing against week in, week out. Thompson drives forward. He launches that one at goal, and it is well off target. If this high line with the press forces teams to shoot from distance constantly and they're not hitting the target, that's ideal. They've had 6 shots, not a single one on target. I'm just concerned about how good are we when they hit the target. Are we going to suffer conceding a goal as soon as they get a decent chance? Benny lifts it forward. Oh, McRae runs onto it. McRae's got a chance to make it 2-0 here, and he does! Jordan McRae, who was almost cast aside out of the team, has now scored a brace here. And I hold my hands up. I thought we'd moved on from Jordan McRae, but now him as a poacher in the centre of this front three, he's causing all kinds of problems for the opposition, and he's hit the back of the net twice here. That is quite interesting, to say the least. I'm wondering if free up top is the meta. I've seen a lot of people starting to play free up top, and it was a little bit in FM24. I wonder if it's like we're not that good. It's just free up top is really decent at converting chances. This would be the only team we're going to play free up top, and God knows how long we actually play it for. You'd think that when we get a bit of money behind us, we'll be able to build a team that doesn't need free up top. But right now, our 3 of our best players are forwards, so we need to get them in the team somehow. Good cross, Dylan Jones, a keeper. Oh my God! Everyone just watching the ball after it's saved. And Parker. The thing is, we've got 2 very good centre backs, and they're quite mobile, so we're not getting beat by the ball being launched in behind. Falls to McRae. He takes a shot, and Rolo, great name, with the save in goal for East Fife. He launches it. Let's win that header. Parker wins it, and Lindsay, centre of the park, best player on the field for us. I'd like to see more from him, but great touch. Lovely ball. Muirhead now got a chance to put this across the goal. Goes back out to Ricky. Ricky lifts it in. Dylan Jones with a header, and Dylan Jones grabs a goal. It's 3-0. I think 4-3-3 might work, lads. I'm not putting all the eggs in one basket right now, but I mean, this is better, right? This is better than what we were doing earlier today. We actually won a decent amount of games today, but it was the Scottish Challenge Cup. We're already through the Scottish Challenge Cup next round. So plan is, when it comes to Scottish Challenge Cup games, we will pick, just for the group stage, we'll pick the team and we'll just instant result. There's no point in playing them anymore. We're through the next round. If we lose them, it doesn't make a difference to us. Well done on control and possession. That's what we want. It is what we want. I just didn't expect it to still happen. And he holds it up. I think he was looking to launch it down the line. They've had 7 shots, not a single one on targets. We're doing something right. We noticed that against Cove Rangers as well. All their shots, very few on target. Dylan Jones puts it in the back of the net. It's 4-0. It's getting kind of exciting, isn't it? Feels like we've got something going here. Keeper with the save. Dylan Jones puts the back of the net. So we got 2 braces up top right now. Muirhead yet to hit the target today. Oh dear. But look how the defence are playing. They're playing lights out. Muirhead on the corner. Outswinger. And Ethan Brooms puts in the back of the net. It's 5-0. I think, by God, I think we've done it. Whoa, what happened in the Super Classico? Did I missed this? Did you see after River Plate scored a last minute penalty against Boca Juniors, there were 7 yellow cards? Wow. And Lorenzo Ferdinand plays out to Ricky. Probably want to make some subs here. Maybe the back line. They've played so well. I think maybe the fullbacks come off. Benny's playing at 8.6. He's been fantastic. And Dylan Jones is in. He could lay it on a line for... Oh, put it to McRae for the hat-trick, and McRae drags it wide. Muirhead not having a great game. I might sub him off. Let's take James Wallace on. Yeah, let's think about this. We've absolutely battered them here. Naive, you're so... Duffy's coming on for Benny. Benny's played fantastic. Kerr on for Ricky. So beautiful. 1 sub left. Bertie maybe for one of the centre backs. Oh, and that's a bad miss. He was for his hat trick as well. Have a heart, dude. No need to pile on him. Like we've came into this game against East 5 going, I wonder if this 4-3-3 that worked so well against Cove Rangers can work in League 2. I think it might. I think it might work. Effectively, what it seems to be is we push them so high away from the goal, they're taking shots. They're not troubling the keeper, and that gives us a chance to get the ball, work the ball forward, get in the box, and that is us off the bottom of the table. We jump up to 7th. Mission accomplished. I can go to bed whenever I want now. Well done. That was a good win for us. Delighted. I know. She knows. Of us, it may be. Now forgive me. You're so... something so beautiful. Beautiful. Jose gets man of the match after the 2 assists and the goal. False, it may be. He's out to get me. It's crazy to think that he's got 7 goals in 9 games and that isn't top goal scorer right now in League 1. Because Kyle Hudlin is on 1. Just don't let me down. Praise Jones. Dylan Jones was in good form. Graham disappointed at humbling defeat. We absolutely ripped Andy Graham a new one. I'm sure. How do I know him? Oh! He was a Dumbarton player. That's very funny. I was like, I know that. I recognize that guy. Yeah, he was in Dumbarton. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Especially one spectacle at Somerset Park. Player of the week, Jose Calea. So we got the Scottish Challenge Cup next in like a week, and I think both teams we sort of rotate because they're both through, and just instant result, Get to more league games. Scottish Cup draws Brora Rangers against Bo'ness United. Okay. When is that? 23rd of October. Ooh, we might be able to get to that. Won't you stay? And say, ooh, yeah. 5-0. What a result that is. The last 2 results playing the 4-3-3 have been really good. Captain Morgan's in ecstasy. Got a door, your head full of crazy. Ian with a hoochie mama. I don't walk with a limp. Jones are happy with Kingdom's loan agreement. Oh, what? He wants to be playing as a no-nonsense Sarah. Surely not. Surely he's playing enough. I'm going to push him, but you have a duty of care whilst he's there to use him now. I've asked. That's really annoying. So I've got to play him as a no-nonsense Sarah. Well, that is disappointing. I really don't want him recalled. Why would you want him to be a no-nonsense centre-back, by the way? Okay, let's see if that causes any issues for us. Excuse me. Alexander Isak is the first Liverpool player in Premier League history to end on the losing side in each of his first 4 starts for the club. That's wild, isn't it? For the money that was spent on him and like how good Liverpool were last year. Man, there's some sort of like karmic event happening. I just think they've gone and spent big on these big name players, but big name players don't work if you don't have like a proper structure. They've obviously got injuries in defense, which is not helping them. But you know, like I think it was Carragher was going on about how they were a hard-working team last season. They've stripped out of them, but maybe second season syndrome. But normally, second season syndrome is when like a team comes up, overachieves, and makes their way in the Premier League and then does well. Second season syndrome for a manager, maybe. I guess it's not unheard of, but I feel like he was given the window to actually they went way in a direction that's completely ruined what they did have. Like some of the players they lost or sold haven't really been replaced, and then you know the big names they brought in, they work if you have grafters around them, and they don't really have grafters anymore. You got too many luxury players like Salah. I mean, it's hard, but Wirtz, Alexander Isak, trying to fit them all in the same team, to me, on paper, looks like a nightmare. I do think a big part of it is also their age in defense and stuff can't be helping things. Like, Virgil van Dijk has, like, he was good last year, absolutely, but the year before he looked fucking shocking. So I feel like we're back in that sort of realm. Like, like when he plays poorly, like the whole team looks like they're gonna get run ragged. I'm gonna go with oh shit, it's the Challenge Cup, right? Let's rotate. I totally forgot. We're gonna go Harrison Sharp. We don't even need to play this game. Like we can just throw some bodies in here and we'll instant result because we don't we're already through the next round. Even Liam Brown's gonna get an appearance here. Girls like their boys. Might swap them around. Maybe not. Who drink girls like their boys. Reece Armstrong. I mean, this is really rotated. Virgil van Dijk is older than I am, and there's players younger than me, both in the men's and women's game, already retired and moved into coaching. Yeah, he's I understand why they haven't just gone like right, move him on because he's not an easy player to replace for him. But like I think they should have surrounded him with a younger, less injury prone players. I know, like, how do you decide if a player's injury prone? They've spent what was it they spent this summer? Like something crazy. On 2 players alone, it was well over 250 million, right? Or 200 million. Wirtz and Isaac. A lot of that money should have gone towards the defense. I think they need to sort that out. I think it just looked so easy for them last year. That they were just like, piece of piss. We'll just bring in these big names and go, and it just hasn't worked. And the fans are starting to get pretty agitated with the whole thing. We're already through, so even in this Inverness Cali Thistle game, I'm also going to rotate, and we'll see how they get on. I mean, this is going to be a proper weekend side, so don't read too much into this result because I don't think it's going to go well. I wish their position showed up on the right hand side here. I guess Zach will have to play. We probably have to play 1 or 2 of the strikers here regardless because we just don't have enough. Or maybe we'll get lucky. I might put McRae and just put him in the middle. We're already through to the next round, so this will just be an instant result. Scottish Challenge Cup. Lovely jubbly. How bad they'll be when Van Dijk is gone. Yeah, well, you know, like 2 seasons back, he looked bad, didn't he? Like he had like a poor season. Oh, we beat Clyde 4-3. Pollock with a hat trick. Balogun with a goal himself. We get past Clyde 4-3. We are a very rotated side in the Scottish Challenge Cup. That puts us top. It looks like Brora Rangers did lose. That puts them down to 3rd against Inverness Cali Thistle. But honestly, we're not that fussed. We're already through the next round. We lose 5-2. Okay, it's a heavy loss, but again, very rotated side. Very rotated. We're okay with that. They get the better of us, but how did we actually play? I would have thought I could maybe look at there. And pure entertainment. Match report. You know what? We had a lot of shots. Oh, our XG was good. And we got battered 5-2, but on the surface, looked like we didn't have a terrible game. That's positive. Again, it's like we just want more, as much backing that this system does work and will work is what we're wanting. So it's not terrible seeing that we actually had a pretty decent game against a team that should have completely scudded us. Oh, I wish this worked. Why does this fixture schedule pull up the wrong schedule now? So odd. So we got Stenhousemuir in League One, then Montrose, then East Kilbride, then Spartan. So we got 4 League One games in a row. I wonder if we'll get a draw for the Scottish Cup sometime around there. I think we do. I think we've got 2 games in League 2 with Brora Rangers, and then it's the Scottish Cup game. Stop into you. Alright, those are suggested teams. Suggested to fully rotate both teams is nice. So I did manage to do something right for those games. As in put out as weak as... Well, not weak, but rotated, so kept our strongest team aside for the most part. So let's clear this team. Stenhousemuir. Did they beat me earlier this season? Who was it who beat us? I was really annoyed. I think it was Cove Rangers who beat us. Okay. I think that's okay. Mercer. And, okay, we're going to go Kingdon with a no-nonsense centre-back, which is a little annoying. We have to play him like that. We'll sort of keep an eye on that one. Luke Robinson comes in. Ashcroft comes back in. We're going to go Cam Bragg, Devaney, and then Ben Summers in the centre. Lyndon Dykes, and that man Jose. Where have you gone? I get the strangest feeling. Where's Matthew Upson's baby boy? I thought I just saw him. There he is. Want him on the bench, Steph Ferns. Have a right-sided centre-back rather than the left. Always rain on me. Do, 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 do. I sent Jose for a starter after seeing him here. What a player. He's unbelievable, dude. What season you into? I'm going to go Ricky here, I think, actually. Benny was so good before. I'm going to go Benny. Brooms, Harrison Parker. Samuel Reed, Zach, and then Lindsay. Muirhead, McRae, and then Dylan Jones. The strangest feeling. And a second back-to-back promotion, but Airdrie pushed me all the way in season 2. Nice. Why does it always rain on me? So what season did you get him in? Did you get him in first season or did you get him in your second season? If you get him in second season, I wonder how his development's going to do. Obviously, if you're playing championship football, that's good. Right. Right, happy with that. Hoping for another win. Oh, this would be our first back-to-back wins in the league with Brora. We have that. I was knocked out of all comps relatively early. Got him in January of 1st. Ah, nice. That's what I did. I got him in on loan January 1st. Realised how good he was. And then managed to get him permanently. Make a difference. Make a difference. Make a bloody difference. Those are both season now waiting on work permit, sign perm. Nice. It'll get rejected. You just appeal it. And you should get it. I got it. Right. Dumbarton versus Stenhousemuir. Let's go. I'm wanting a Lyndon Dykes masterclass, ideally. Casey. Casey might have been the most important signing we actually ended up making this past window. I think he's really improved the defense. Lyndon Dykes, oh, honestly, it might be just because I'm seeing the overhead kick wherever I look. I thought he was going to overhead kick that. When he went up, it looked like he was back to goal. I was like, well, he's surely not going to try and head it. And then he did. Try and head it. That would have been quite the sight. Quite the sight indeed. A Lyndon Dykes overhead kick would have hit like crack. On the 45. I bought these Haribo sweets because they were like reduced to clear. They're kind of like a poor man's fizzy bottle. soda twist zing. They're not soft and sour. Yeah, they're not really fizzy. And disappointing. They're okay, but like I feel like I'm just eating them because I've got them here and I'm playing Football Manager and nonsense like just eating them just because they're here. Ashcroft lifts in. Lyndon Dykes underneath it. Keeper palms it out and it's placed wide by Ben Summer. Right. Ben Summers after that miss actually on a 6.5, which isn't great. Casey dropping off after this corner or throwing whatever we just attempted to do to get the ball. Mercer swings out to Kingdon. Lays off to Ashcroft. Ashcroft, skips a challenge. Drives in the box, puts it across. It's hooked away. Bragg heads it back. It's headed away, and now we've got a bit of something to worry about. I think we did beat Stenhousemuir earlier this season, actually. I remember Bonnie didn't have the best of games. But right now, we are not getting a breakthrough. Nwosu drops at his feet. We're going to play it from the back. That's always scary. I think we're on balance, so like he decides whether he's going to go long or if he's going to play it out. But Ashcroft now running down the wing. Got two defenders in front of him. Cuts inside a little bit. Devaney lifts it over the top. Jose! First time he hooks it way over the bar. He'll kick himself for missing that one. We're going into halftime 0-0 at home. I think we probably come out second half, play a bit more positive, try and get on the front foot, get that goal. Let's do that. We'll go positive. It's the only real thing I'm looking to change right now. I'm looking at the players. Jose's not having the best game. Dykes isn't having the best game. Don't feel like we've got them the ball enough to really say that they should have scored. We've got Ben Summers now. We've got a short corner open. Jose hooks it back. Ashcroft takes the shot. It deflects, and it's Casey, Caelan Casey, the centre-back, who puts it away. I was just singing his praises earlier, and he grabs, I think, his first competitive goal for Dumbarton. It's a messy goal. We don't care. Ashcroft on the edge of the area. Nobody sitting on the edge defending this. It comes off of the defender. I guess Casey's onside when the ball's hit, and then he just ends up popping it into an empty net. Lovely. Excuse me. Fucking hell. Mackay out to Longridge. Ricky Lamy, as I live and breathe, ex-Dumbarton centre-back. Ben Summers with a tackle, centre of the park. Dykes pings it forward for Jose. Jose onside. He's offside, never mind. Thought he was onside, he was offside. Can we get a second goal to put Stenhousemuir down? Longridge. Holt. Ben Summers dropping deep to try and get goal side. Taylor takes a shot. Nwosu, Jesus, doesn't get a hand to it, and it goes inches wide of the post. I think Ben Summers is going to come off here. We'll bring on... not a lot of good. Francis Gomez is probably, if he's coming on, I'm probably moving Cam Bragg into the centre. Gomez comes on, and we'll go advanced playmaker instead of attacking midfielder. And I think Ugani's coming on for Robinson. And I'm going to leave. I don't want to make too many subs right now. There's part of me that thinks Finlay Pollock for Lyndon Dykes might be a move we make, but you know, there's still over 20 minutes remain. We can still grab a goal here. Devaney, Jose, is he onside? I don't know. He puts in the back of the net. He's offside. It did look like he had a fair bit of space in front of the defender, but he's so fast. Sometimes he ends up being onside. Longridge. He's been on a yellow card for the longest time this game. And we take the ball off him. Ashcroft now. Bragg pings it forward. Jose keeps it in play. Ashcroft inside. Finds Ashcroft. Back to Jose. Jose actually wins the ball back off the defender. Puts it across, and it's a tap in for Lyndon Dykes, and that's why we didn't take Lyndon Dykes off earlier. Jose and Lyndon Dykes truly have a great partnership going, and it is another simple goal for Lyndon Dykes. It comes at a good time as we take a 2-goal lead, and that should be enough for us to control the remainder of this game, I hope. Lovely link-up play between the front two. Probably about 10 minutes or so remaining. We probably still take Finlay Pollock on. Fresh legs up top, but little 1-2. Jose with a shot, and it is unfortunately over the bar. Stenhousemuir under heavy pressure from Dumbarton. We've kicked into a different gear now, and we've kept their strikers and offense quite quiet, which is good. McKay gonna launch this one. Flicked on. Casey wins the header. Holt now. Easton. Oh no, a mistake. Oh my god. Jeffrey Bonney has scored, which a very good goal, but it's a huge fuck up by the defense. They don't deal with the ball. It's a simple ball forward, and Kingdon, the no-nonsense centre-back, takes a terrible touch. Bonney takes it off him and just hits, and I think keeper has to do better, but what the fuck was that from the defender in the first place? Centre-back with a mistake. You're right, Murray. That is nothing but a mistake. Can we erase those kind of errors in these final couple of minutes and get out of here with a win? Ashcroft plays it forward. Jose pulls it across. It's a tap in for Lyndon Dykes. Get in, boys. That's what you want. A whole drip. Delightful bit of Saturday Night Finn. Absolutely. Some Saturday night fun with Saturday Night Finn. It's Finn After Dark. Honk After Dark sounds better. Honk After Dark. Yeah. I even put the lights on. I even dimmed the lights and put the lights on. You know? I want everyone to feel like they're in the club. I'ma leave the door open. I mean, 3-1 over Stenhousemuir. We've been in complete control here, other than a very stupid mistake by the centre-back and a poor by the keeper. Well done, good win. I know what song I'd want to... I think it's too close to your mistake, but... Bit of Snoop Dogg. We really should have that song on the playlist. Unless you like. I will add it to this playlist. Shut up. Boom. It's now part of the lexicon of this playlist. The full song. He needs a rest. Right, a win here at home could spark our season into life. Because it would mean that we have a tactic that we can actually win games with. We just won 5-0 in the league. Can we make it 2 out of 2 for the night in the league? Come on, boys! Benny puts it for Dylan Jones. I was thinking like we're going to score in 30 seconds. It's going to be great. It comes to nothing. Need you, baby. We've got a lot of possession. Oh, Tony, welcome in. How the hell are you? Welcome in, Raiders. How you doing? We're doing some late night FM. How are you finding FM26 Tony. Are you in the yay FM26 or the blah FM26? Are we liking it? Are we not liking it? Are we past the UI? It's still got bugs, but are we? How do we feel in general? You know what? What hurt? I was feeling pretty good, and I still am feeling pretty good about the game. And then Big Meaty came in and was like, "Look at player stats for the game you just played." And then I looked at them; they were all wrong, and I was like, "Oh." I was like, it's a side of the game in general I don't delve into a huge amount, looking at key passes and stuff. And as soon as I looked at it, I was like, this stinks. But I'm not a very analytical guy. It's all the eye test. If it looks good in the match change, it looks like our team's playing well, that's enough for me. So I've maybe been lucky in that sense. I bet you those who like to really delve into stats and really get in the nitty-gritty are probably struggling. That seems to be the general consensus from what I can see. Those who are like, I build tactics off of how we're playing stuff, looks to really be waving. Find a way to play it. My save is fun. As daft as it sounds, I avoid a lot of the nonsense. I'm a bit like you. I judge you. I kind of like, I think, don't get me wrong, if I was like properly looking at the numbers and stuff, it would be tough too. But I'm kind of just, if it passes the eye test, I've been churning through it. I'm having fun. I am finding direct football works better than like tiki-taka and stuff, but I am playing lower league Scotland, so it makes a bit of sense, once you take off the thinking cap and just go like, why am I trying to play like short passing when everyone's telling me my pitch is terrible? So there's a couple of things I probably had to rein back in, but I feel like we're moving. We're things are getting better. Getting better patch by patch. We'd like the shot heat and pass maps back. Yeah, stuff like that. And then, in your scouting, you used to have like the map where it would show you your knowledge of the world. The fact that that's gone as well is like a real downgrade. It's like, I would like that sort of thing back. There's a few things. A lot of it is design choices or something that came in later things and maybe was harder to program in than we thought for Unity, but there seems to be some things that were just like, why isn't that in the game? But the patches have been making it better. I haven't noticed anything massive really for myself from the last patch. There's a couple of things like, it seems like now, oh my god, Ricky's just been shot. Are we going to score here as Ricky's lying down dead? Muirhead? Oh, headed away and now on the counter. I mean, we've still got a man down. Oh, fuck me. Our left back's down dead. And Fitzpatrick coming forward. Whew, Jesus, that was close. Okay, is Ricky actually dead? This has annoyed me to no end. I think it was in the old game as well. Why is my right back here? Can that not be the left back, please? Left back, right back. Feels like it would make more sense. Let's get a knowledge map back. I'm getting through it quicker than I thought, and the way I play is still fine. We're lower League 2, so none of the extra bits that some really want bother me. Yeah, for sure. Doing very well. Hope you enjoyed the match on Tuesday too. Oh, fucking bouncing, dude. Here's the thing. When we scored that overhead kick, it was elation, and then I could feel my heart just beating. Because I knew it was... Studs Up FM, thank you for the follow. It was because it was like 83 minutes. And I was trying to like... My missus has watched football. She knows what watching football is like with me. Thank you for the follow, Rochi. Like, obviously. But I instantly went into like explaining why sometimes you score too early in a game. Like she'd never heard of the sport. Like, so condescending. But it was like a coping mechanism. So I was like sitting there watching it, and our son was like playing in the corner. And I was like, so, there's 83 minutes left. And like, obviously she knew. And thankfully, she didn't like just call me stupid. But I was like, I just devolved into this trying to explain every part of the game as if she didn't understand how important it was. And she probably did, because I'd explained to her 10 times. But I was so fucking nervous. I was proper. If we don't get a result, I was very much in the camp of like, I don't see how Clark sticks around. I was fed up of the dire football when we got hammered by Greece, being 3-0 down before we even started really getting anything going. I was really out, and I do give him credit, but I'm still very concerned about, moments in that game where we sat in deep. But it totally makes sense when you score that early and all you needed was one goal. It completely made sense, but there's part of me that still wants the team to go and play a bit more positive. Even in my Prem save, I'm finding, even though I have technical players, more direct just get you more goals. Yeah, I think that is a problem. I think the balance will have to come to at some point. I think the patches so far have been about like some of the bugs and some of the interface stuff. I would imagine there'll be some balancing. Sorry, coming through. We were recording the pause whilst I had the match on my phone. May have had a few interruptions. Oh, I bet. Enjoyed the game, and like what we have is what we have. If people are still mourning daily, I think they probably should sit out. I mean, I posted earlier. I am enjoying FM, and like the only comments I get is like, oh, but the match engine sucks. I was like, I actually quite like the way it looks in game, but I am playing a direct style because I'm enjoying, what a goal that has been, I love that we haven't had in past FMs, or it feels like you very rarely, when you put the ball direct forward and the keeper comes out and you actually are able to lift the header over the keeper, or you go up and challenge the keeper for a header. Some of that has been good. I saw one of my players put his boot up and the keeper came out and grabbed it and got it, but he had his boot raised nearly away, nailed the goalie. I was like, perfect. Where's that been? That's the realism I want. Show it more. Show me some physicality. Show me a late challenge on the goalie. Okay, I didn't want a card or anything, but I was like, at least there's some stuff there. So it was good. So I am enjoying it. We just recently changed the Brora Rangers tactic. I was trying to play a narrow diamond, really short passing, dominate possession, and now I'm playing a 4-3-3, not nearly as possession based, but it's working. We've literally just won our league game 5-0, and we're desperate to get a second league win in a row. Basically, I want to be off the bottom of the table by the end of this stream so I can go sleep. We're already technically off the bottom of the table, but even that there, Muirhead at the post, I've managed to sign. Now, this is one thing that I hope they don't fix, but if you are not playing lower league football, fucking look at some of the players you can pick up for like League 2 Scotland. I think I'll actually click on his name. So this guy, oh no, for God's sake, can you not do it here? Is it always the pop-up? Oh, okay. Basically, this guy is a championship level player, apparently, and he's playing in League 2. Like, these free transfers, they get so desperate in this game. We basically built a team to challenge League 1 while we're in League 2. It's a delight. There's a lot of clicks. This boy, Lindsay, for League 2 Scotland, this guy's nonsense. Like, in League 2 Scotland, when I came into the Dumbarton job, which was our first team, we've actually got 2 teams on the go. Every time I get promoted in the save, I'm adding, we're taking over the bottom team in Scotland. It's going to get to the point where I've got too many teams. But for now, it's okay. Because the dream is we're going to win every division in the same year. That's the dream. Is it possible? I don't fucking care. I really don't know. But he should not be... Okay, he's 32, but I almost signed him for Dumbarton, and then I was like, oh, you know what, I'll just let him go. And then I bid for him. He's on £250 a week. He's playing for the love of the game. Like, he's on pittance, but he's way too good for this level. Yeah, but League 1 standard in League 2 Scotland is crazy. Stick him centre mid at St Mirren. Oh, St Mirren would love to have him. They'd love to have him. I think he's decent. Like, okay, he's a bit older, but we can play him literally anywhere in the central midfield, and he'll do a job for us. He hasn't had a great start to life here, but we kind of built a really good defense, and then we've still got some bits and pieces who aren't really up to scruff. Our goalkeeper is also pretty good for this level. His communication is poor, and sometimes that does show, but he's on decent wage. We are paying some of these guys. When Brora Rangers came up, they had about 3k to spend, and we've probably spread that about amongst 7 or 8 players. So, but things are working. Let's maybe make some subs here. Do we take on... How's Benny playing? Benny's playing lights out. I'm not taking Benny off. I am taking 2 off. We're going to bring on Honeyman. I could maybe take on Wallace for McRae here. Oh, the pop-ups do drive me nuts. I will say that. I'm not a huge fan of them. I do like the pop-ups here, like in-game. I don't mind this. Being able to click and then the game continues. Delightful. I don't need it to pause every time I need to look at a player. That works for me, but it's weird that you can't bring up the in-game stats while you're playing. You know, you can't click and see like shots on target. Go on, Reed. Jamie Lindsay, there you go. First goal for the club. Get in. Told you he was quality. He just needed a chance. We won 5-0 and now we're 2-0 up. We're gonna be genuinely think we should be challenging for the league too. Oh Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Where'd they get the tracksuits from? There's bugs, sure, but I am enjoying the game. I do think a big part of it was I was in a 1 save in FM26, and I think toward the end, 36 seasons in, and we had big stops in between playing it. I had just seen the same game over and over again that it was just killing me. We've hit the post. Beans on toast. But like, I want to like this game. I do like it. There's parts of it that I still lose my mind. There was, I can't remember what position it was earlier. Have you noticed that I don't know if this is a new bug, but covering centre back and stopping centre back has the exact same description now. So like the stopping centre back just says what covering centre back says. So it even says like on cover for stopping centre back, which is like how did that slip in? I didn't notice that before. It's annoying. Also, in the women's football, we're grabbing Sarah Hunter, Australian cap midfielder for Division 2 Ginamp, as in 22-year-old Australian cap midfielder. Yeah, like finally, Robbie's delivered a free kick. 17 free kick. Taken, and it's the first one we've had. I totally missed it as well. Did it take a deflection? Oh, I don't know if it did. That's just a good hit. He's way too good for this level. He's way too good. Again, not super mobile. Don't need to be. Lower League Scotland is a great place. You can probably start a journeyman here if you get some money, hit the free transfers, and build a very good team early doors. My baby plays the guitar. I play the banjo now. This is up there as like one of my favorite songs. You're fucking. There is part of me that thinks it is free strikers up top a little OP because all of a sudden we have scored 8 goals unanswered in the last 2 games. But we still have a lot of possession here. I'm wondering if free up top is like the meta this year again. I think it was to end FM24. I saw a lot of people playing free up top, or maybe 2 up top with like a shadow striker in behind. I would like to sign under 18 players on a pre-contract, and then the player move once they turn 18. Feels like you can't buy a gem for a bargain. Yeah, I think I don't have money like to go do that at this level, but like. You not find that easy to do, Rochi? Like when you're like playing at a higher level, like you used to be able to like go to South America, sign those players early doors, but I wouldn't say they were cheap. Like typically the payout on them, some of the better ones in South America, you'd be like $1 million, $2 million, that sort of thing. Don't move due to development reasons. Okay, I think there was that in the last game. I had to basically. Like follow the career of like a goalkeeper until he turned 18, and then I had to bid because he didn't want to leave the country. Mama like a wagon wheel, any way you feel. Mama rock me, and the rain rock me, mama like a southbound train. The football results today were wild. I saw Celtic won very late. Oh, if they had dropped points against St. Mirren, their fans would have been seething. You see the Celtic AGM? Jake, welcome in. SI Co in real life for 6 into the game. Yeah. Yeah, interesting. I guess. I mean, that does happen. Was it not Neymar who turned down a couple of moves when he was at Santos initially? Like he was wanted like really early, and I think he like signed an extension and like turned down. Maybe he turned down a move. Were Real Madrid in fact? Maybe I might be making this up, but were Real Madrid or someone in for him? And then he knew he wanted to go Barca, and he just basically held out a couple more seasons, and then Barca signed him or something like that. I feel like I remember him like being still in Brazil for a couple of seasons, and everyone was like, "Oh, this guy's going to be great when he comes to Europe." I feel like he actually turned down a move early doors for some sort of reasons. I think he's now one out of Brazil. I thought I saw that he was I genuinely think people were jokingly like Scottish football fans were going like, "Hey, this guy's available," like as if he'd come here. Can't think of a league less suited for Neymar than Scotland. Like, one thing, like the bad referee and someone would break him in half and they'd tell him to play on. I have to sell you, Kelby. He doesn't want to leave. That whole, like, a guy coming like, I must be playing first team football. I want to be a star. And you go like, I'm going to sell you. And they go, I don't want to leave. It's been in the game for years and it is still fucking annoying. So where are we right now with, where are we in the league? Oh, great. Scottish Cup next. Oh, why can't you click on the league here? There's some things that I'm still incredibly backwards about when it comes to, what's up? Like, why is this broken these days? Drives me fucking nuts. Like right now, I'm genuinely trying to look for the easiest way to get to the league. No, I'm not. It's not working. I genuinely thought fixture schedule I'd have been able to just click on here. There we go. Fucking hell. We're up to 5th? Holy fucking shit, we're on a tear? We were bottom 2 games ago. I mean, it's still early in the season, but beautiful. If you have a look here, we're expecting to win the whole fucking thing. I do. Here's a bug for you, pal. Fixture schedule. What does it open up? That's not the fucking fixture schedule, is it? Oh, what about calendar? What does that bring up? So we'll go youth setup. Oh, fuck's sake. We'll go messages. We'll go calendar. Oh, that brings up the calendar. So what is this bringing up? Oh, the fucking calendar. So there's a bug for you. But this here, that brings up the fixture schedule. Beautiful, isn't it? So there is some problems. The issue I have is real life teams like Man City can go and do a pre-contract on that American youth star, but the game won't allow you to do it. Yeah. That's fucking shit. It wasn't like that before. No, it wasn't like that before. It's just since the latest update, this bookmark doesn't work. Now, maybe taking that bookmark off and putting it back on might fix it. Maybe. I actually don't know if that'll fix it. And now it's over here. Has that actually fixed it? Oh, fucking shut up with the pop-ups. No, it hasn't fixed it. I mean, like, there's absolutely no way you will catch me defending the UI. But I'm enjoying the game. I am enjoying the game. And part of that is I'm playing lower league. We've got our favourites. We're doing a silly save. We're winning games. And there's part of me that says, like, unless If you're winning games in FM and you're not enjoying it, FM's not for you. If you're winning games and as long as you're enjoying it, it's fucking roll on, you know? Don't want to leave permanently. Can you start out loan for me? That seems reasonable. I mean, we'll see how things are in January. We can loan him out. The one issue, and not even an issue, this is just what life is like lower league. When you get promoted from League 2 to League 1, very quickly you're like, oh, these guys are great. They can play at League 1 level. But if they're around about 30, the drop-off is so severe. And suddenly you've got a bit of money. Some of these players, I've basically been like, don't worry, you're a star. And then the following season, they are not playing at all. The thing is, to start this save, the gods were on our side. The FM gods shone down on us and said, Season 1, you shall play Celtic at Celtic Park in the Scottish Cup. Boom. 400k for the club. Season 2, the gods shone down on us and said, hey, League Cup. Quarterfinal. Rangers at Ibrox. Another 400k. So we had a heap of money, and that has meant that we had a lot of wages coming into this season. Patrick Redding needs more first team football. Oh dear. He was a new signing as well. He's happy with an occasional game. Beautiful. You ain't so tough. What does everyone make of Liverpool's form? Have we got any Liverpool fans in the stream right now? In chat. He's happy to be a squad player. Lovely. I think it's 6 losses in 7. It feels insane that Isaac has been on the losing side. Not only Sporting CP fans. Makes sense. I once was at Sporting in an FM save on this stream. It went quite well. They're playing like shit. They probably don't want to pipe up after that result. Well, fair. Everyone gets diced at some point. Everyone's felt the sting of staring across at Sean Dyche team, giving them a doing. It happens to us all. It happened to me in FM with a Southampton team in Europe one year, and it was brutal. I was like, who the fuck is their manager? It was Sean Dyche. He got me. He had a centre back on $500,000 a week at Southampton. He was nonsense. Happens to us all. Do the same with my Sporting now. Is going pretty good. Are you managing to use the youth system? I always found that their youth system was quite good. Got to be one of the top ones if you're playing in Portugal for sure. I remember we brought through a couple of young players who looked like they could have been the bee's knees when we were there. We were only there on part of a journeyman for a couple of seasons, and then we basically started a new save. I can't remember what happened. It might have been. I can't remember when we ended up there. It was part of a journeyman save, and then it sort of lost interest, to be honest. It's good, but the youth development is a bit shy in this FM. Well, we haven't really seen anything from it so far, to be honest. It's obviously at this level, the resources we have are we're not expecting anything to come out of our youth development yet. I do want to invest so that we might one day get something, but so far the board have been pretty clear that they're not interested in putting money in. We don't have money to put in, really. Montrose here. Let's go Luke Robinson. Ashcroft on the right. We'll go Cam Bragg, Ben Summers, and Devani, because he is our captain. Lyndon Dykes. By the way, we got Lyndon Dykes here. Again, pretty interesting. Lyndon Dykes joining us. It's a couple of seasons' time, absolutely, but 32-year-old Lyndon Dykes at League One, he's having a good time of it. He is how many? What is he goal wise right now? He's 9 goals, 4 assists, which is pretty decent for how many games we've played so far. Right, Montrose will start the game like that. Then Brora Rangers actually have the Scottish Cup game today. We're going to stick with a 4-3-3, and I think, to be honest, we should be able to rotate a little bit. Let's see. I don't want to rotate too much because we're trying to build up like that first 11, understanding, etc. A couple of positions, and then we'll see how that goes. We should batter them. I pray we do after 2 big wins. If I've done big time on recruitment, you go and spend 200+ million on strikers when you needed centre backs. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I agree with you, Rochi, regarding Liverpool. I was saying that earlier. How they spent 200 million on 2 luxury players, like, you know, don't get me wrong, is a great striker a luxury if you want to win things? Probably not, but you had Salah still there, and I know he's getting older, but they didn't need to go out and get Wirtz and Isaac, I don't think. They also brought in another striker, didn't they? They brought in the guy from Germany as well, so they brought in 2 strikers and Wirtz, and Wirtz, there's always a risk when you bring a guy who played really well in a specific team, in a specific system, with certain players around him. You don't know what you're going to get. And they might have hit that with 2 of them. Both players might now be the kind of thing where they need to be in a certain sort of environment. Yeah. Hecatite, yeah. Or however you pronounce it. But like, Hugo, right? Just odd. I would have thought they'd have gone and like reinforced defense for sure. Don't get Gay, because now why would Gay go to Liverpool when he maybe had the choice of Real Madrid or Barcelona free? Yeah, I think that's kind of what they're staring at. I wonder if Palace managed to get someone bid something so that they can maybe move in January. I guess it depends where Palace are sitting. If they're looking comfortable, they probably don't want to lose him on a free necessarily when they could cash in. So he might go in January. Because Palace will be safe from relegation. And sure, you know, they want to push for Europe. Jose pulls it back. Ben Summers. Oh, into the roof of the net. Lovely goal. I don't mind that at all. I think some of the striking of the ball just looks better in this game than previous FMs, personally. Like, normally the cutbacks in the old FMs would look like this, and then it would just like ping off their foot. But like, he actually winds up, strikes that ball into the roof of the net. I think it looks better in general. Movement and stuff like that looks good. You still got a lot of defenders doing crazy stuff, but you do in real life, so there's a balance. Yeah, the dribbling looks much better. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes their legs elongate and stuff like that when they're doing a step over, or they're controlling the ball. It looks a bit weird, but it's not every time. I did have Jose was running forward and his leg went like stretched like he was Mr. Fantastic to keep the ball under control. It looked pretty wild. Well, pleased with the number of shots you've taken so far. All I long for is your touch. Come on, boys. The game does jutter a bit sometimes, and I don't know what, it seems to really, different days the game runs smooth and then it doesn't. I don't know what is going on with, because it's run on the same PC every time, but sometimes it doesn't seem to be look like it's running quite as smooth for some reason. I'm going to take Dykes off. He's on 6.5. We can bring on Finlay Pollock. Dykes now, baby. You're on my mind every night, every day. Most of the team playing well, but Ashcroft is going to come off for Miller Thompson. Anything else? I'm actually going to take Robinson off for Ugane. Triple sub. Have you set your refresh rate? Like, what, in-game? I don't know what you mean. Is there a refresh rate in the settings? I didn't think there was. Because I don't mean on the screen. I mean, like, you can see it here as well on the actual stream. Oh no, I didn't. No, I didn't know it was included in the patch. No. Preferences then matches. Oh, right. I'm guessing outside of this. All right, I'll have to have a look. Thank you for that. No, I did not see that. Is there any guidance on what we're, or did I just try them all? Maybe that's why it's looking a bit more jittery since the patch. Oh, motherfucker. I could have gone years without knowing that. You got it. I don't look at the... I did read the patch notes. Clearly not there. Just past the post from Jose. Because sometimes it actually looks better when you drop that down. It runs a bit smoother. But other times it looks worse. I mean, looks like simple 1-0 win, that one. They didn't really offer much to trouble our defense. I do hate that the fade seems to be out of sync. Like that, like it comes in at the wrong moment. Drives me nuts. I know a smart. And then come on, stop. Our favourites here, and we should win. We should absolutely batter this lower league team. But Scottish Cup, anything can happen. The magic of the cup, and the rain has begun to fall. Help me, please. It's very funny. It's very funny that Nottingham Forest have been in the relegation zone since September, and like Sean Dyche took like 4 games to get them out. It's a lovely goal, but it's disallowed. Dylan Jones have to walk that one off and go again. 7 minutes in, we hit the back of the net, and it doesn't count. Round in me. Help me, please. And Dylan Jones gets the goal, puts us in the lead. I hadn't heard it for ages, Roshi, and like I was going through building a playlist for this because I typically in the past haven't used copyright music on the stream. But I was like, finally, it was like, fuck it, let's just set up OBS so that it doesn't go on the VODs on Twitch and we'll be fine. And I found this and I was like, oh, holy shit. Hounds of Love. It's a great cover. On the water. Oh my word. Servo Gnome, how are you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Only 1-0. Ricky's having a terrible game. I don't want to sub him yet. I want to get to half-time. We've got such a high line that if the opposition isn't playing in behind and don't have like real speed up front, we should be okay. Dylan Jones, is he onside? No, he's not. But again, playing the ball in behind seems to be the trick in this FM. It really does turn a average team into a good team into a great team, and a great team into an unbeatable team at times. Wait, hold on. What fucking shape are they playing in? I just clocked it there. It looks very fancy for a like below Scottish League 2 side. Oh fuck me. Close him down, someone. Good save by Ferdinand. Pretty straight at him, but is he gonna go direct, or are we gonna play out from the back? Looks like he's gonna roll it out. Oh no, they're playing this. Every other fucking team is playing that. I've noticed a lot of teams playing that in this FM. And I think you're doing all right. We can do better. Make a difference. Make a difference. We want to make sure that we go through here. Let's don't want to play about with penalties. Let's just fucking get another goal. Put this one to bed. I am actually going to take Ricky off because he is struggling. Archie Kerr coming on. Oh fuck! I wanted to do more than one sub there. I've missed my chance. I'm doing them all at once. Honeyman for Reed. Duffy playing well. Gonna take McRae off for Wallace. Wallace, who's been complaining non-stop. Oh, there's the underside of the stand. Oh, Dylan Jones hits the post. Beans on toast. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that refresh thing, because it just doesn't look as smooth as it has in the past. Oh, silly foul. Kerr's just newly on. Might be inviting some pressure here. Free kick. Beautiful by Ferdinand. 6'5". That's exactly what you want. You want him to come and get the ball. Ethan Brooms. Kerr, launch it forward. Falls from your head. Can't get a head on it. They're moving the ball quite well. Like, they are trying to keep the ball, which is admirable. If we could just take it off them, please, and not let them shoot. Oh dear. Headed back to keeper. Lovely stuff. Happy with that. We're going to roll it out again. We start again. Lindsay in the centre of the park. Finds Wallace. You've got a run from Dylan Jones to make it 2. He's hit the post. Beans on toast. He gets it on a rebound. The defender doesn't deal with it. And we go 2-0 up. Thank fucking Christ. It was a lovely ball by Wallace. But Dylan Jones, wasteful up front again. And I love how when they hit the post, they basically just stand about until the opposition clear it. Defender didn't deal with it that time. Dylan Jones gets another crack at it and fortunately puts it away. But constantly I'm seeing like a keeper make a save, or it hits the post, and then defenders just basically watch it. Hit the post again, fuck's sake. Reed pulls it back. Wallace. My God. Donald from distance. Oh my God, Ferdinand. Gets down, doesn't get hands on it. Just wide of the post. I mean, we're playing well. If you're new to the channel and you want to see more of our journey here, I have got the previous streams on YouTube, if that floats your boat. Even just for seeing how I've done the business, free transfer, you can skim through those. There is no music. Oh my god, we've hit the bar! Jesus Christ. We're peppering their goal, but it's very disappointing that we're not putting the ball in the back of the net. Beautiful girl. Come on, Hayward. How is this only 66 minutes? Feels like we've... I guess we just got a lot of highlights. Back to Parker. Feeds in Lindsay. Lindsay going the wrong way. Brooms lifts it forward. Lindsay with a header. 2. Gets out wide to Duffy. Duffy just needs to swing across in the box. Oh my god, what are we doing, lads? Fucking hell. Just little tiki-taka passes on the edge of there. Just like, you have it. No, you have it. The old Chuckle Brothers on the edge of the box. Your head out wide. Swings a cross in a dangerous area. They do get it clear. Nice glancing header away. To probably want to take on a... Maybe Carson Bertie can play central midfield. Jesus Christ. For a second there, I thought Ferdinand was going to get beaten. Honestly. I've got like... It's not PTSD. But like, Nwosu, our Dumbarton keeper, has... From the get-go, when we signed him, the game's been going like, he's championship level. And I've been like, great. But the eye test says he's not. He makes some fucking crazy mistakes. And those kind of shots from distance, you just expected him to fumble it. Or to dive under it. Or not even move. As he jumps directly in the air. So, Ferdinand at Brora Rangers might be better than him. But he's got a bit of that as well in him. Like, he doesn't have great eccentricity, so there's some shots you're thinking he would maybe save that he just doesn't. It's so funny that the more eccentric goalkeepers in FM is like those guys will make saves you don't expect. Are we just being bullied now? That's just a straight up shove to the ground. Can't be doing that. Dylan Jones is playing very well, and we're gonna take Mac. Oh, we don't have any subs left. 10 minutes remain, 2-0 up. We should be going through the next round of Scottish Cup. We just want to get a big money tie for Brora Rangers. We'd love to go toe to toe with Celtic at Celtic Park. That's the sort of tie we're after. Dylan Jones pulls it back. Duffy swings it in, far post. They head it away. Kerr now launches it towards goal. Not on target. But the hope was there. Lindsay launching it downfield. Dylan Jones takes it down, just needs to pull it across the box. Ref! We're not getting any shouts when it comes to penalties. We've actually had more penalties in open play for Brora Rangers than Dumbarton. For whatever reason, Dumbarton don't get penalties. Oh, excuse me. 2-0. Brora on a run. Nice work, everyone. That was good. Right, we need to look at this refresh rate. On drugs. Give it to me. We are all on drugs, yeah. Scoursley, 8 points clear at the top. A thing of beauty. A thing of fucking beauty. Jose, man of the match again. Unbelievable. Right, let's have a look at preferences. Let's save the game though, because we're playing quite well. We do not want to lose our progress. On drugs. Right. Preferences. Is it match day? So custom? Why would I really want anything other than 60 though? I need to see, yeah, but if I say custom, I mean, but then it was already 60, right? So it was high, so it was already 60. Would I really want, I go custom, leave it 60, and then just, I'd want everything high. Level to use the 3D match. Wait, choose the anti-analyzing level to use in the 3D match. I mean, high? It's better if your screen supports. I mean, it's a 4K screen, so I'm pretty sure 60 frames per second is normally fine. But I guess if it's already topped out, that's not really going to do anything, is it? Because that's the same as just having it on high. Okay, I don't think it's that, probably. I'll maybe have a look, see if there's anything that I don't really want to bring it down. I don't think that would be good. And I could be wrong. Earned secure victory at Dudgeon Park. Absolutely, we did. Being very positive about the teams. Better than a kick in the nuts. Our money is hemorrhaging. We really do need a bit of a win. I want to sort out the budget, but if we give away the transfer budget, we don't quite reach. We've got a player who's leaving in November. Maybe I want to. I don't intend to use that transfer budget for anything. I'm gonna just do it now. Jones in form. He hit the post enough. 5 goals in the last 5 seems outrageous given how poor we were at the start of the season. Like we've quite rightly dug ourselves out of a hole because we shouldn't have been looking so poor. But I wonder where we're going to end up in terms of opponent for a Scottish Cup. There's a scenario we draw Dumbarton, and that is terrifying. It's going to happen at some point, but this would be too early. Dumbarton draw Cove Rangers. Cove Rangers who beat us in the league. Damn it. Okay. And it looks like it's Queen of the South. Oh no, it's Greenock Morton. Sorry. Greenock Morton against Brora Rangers in the next round. Okay. Is that at Greenock Morton? Okay. Not ideal. I don't think that's a money game necessarily, but it could be. I don't know what Morton's home crowd are like. They might be fucking mental. They might have a fierce support with deep pockets. Harry's not happy. Fuck, we got a lot of players who want to play. Oh. Sounds fair. Beautiful. Know your place. Right, Drew's still out on East Kilbride, boss. Taylor feeling the pressure. Who's bottom? Edinburgh City have 1 point this season. Wow. Stashmuir 9, Area United 11. I mean, the fact there's an 8-point gap between ourselves and Cove Rangers already is very promising for Dumbarton. Very promising indeed. Ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Sanjay Small Truck Chaklarabor eligible for a professional contract. So this is one of our youth players. As you can see, not very good. Probably not going to offer him a contract. Now Finlay Pollock wants game time. Pollock. Squad player, dude. You wouldn't be happy. Jesus Christ. Everybody wants to play, but we're playing so well. We're part of a winning team. Just let it go. I totally get it. It makes perfect sense, but it's like every player, even if they are clearly not good enough to play for the team, are like, I should be a star. It's like, yeah, that was years ago. I told you were a star player years ago. I wish that it naturally would just sort of kind of reset instead of having to go in and tell them, like, I see you as this now. Because like, it's no point in ever doing that because they just get upset. Some of them never question, then they come to you like, hey, why am I not doing it? You're like, you're a squad player, and they go, sweet. And then others are just like, no. And you're like, but you haven't played for ages and you're pretty shit compared to everyone else we now play. And you're just like, no, I want to play. And you're like, right, I'm selling you. I don't want to leave. Like, well, what? You said you did? Yo, I don't want to leave. Fine. Just leave me alone for now. That's all you can do. Sun. What's the heck? Silly little jokes and not be laughing about how we used to smoke and drink stupid wine. Fun. Scottish League 1, Montrose and Peterhead provide top billing. Psh. Top billing without the top team involved. Disgusting. Sitting back with you. Just in my head. What is everyone's go-to formation right now in FM26? What is the shape that you've found is clicking the most for you in terms of combined shape? You know, you might be playing something crazy in possession, something crazy out of possession. What does that end up with you sort of sitting in? 5-3-2? I am very similar. Finding this shape is working really, really well. I would call this a 5-3-2. It depends if you count your wing backs 5-3-2. Well, 5-3-2 with advanced wing back. Yeah, so it's similar to this. Yeah, this is what I'm enjoying this. I've been playing this since season 2. I'm only in season 3 now, but like, yeah, it worked really well last year once we sort of moved into this. Mercer, Kingdon, Casey. I'm gonna go Ugani against East Kilbride here, and Ashcroft. We'll go Devani, Ben Summers because he just scored. I'm gonna go Gomez, and then we'll go Lyndon Dykes with Jose. We gotta have Jose in there, that's for sure. I wonder if we can add some more coaches because, like, I want Jose to get better, and we need better coaches for him to improve. Really, his finishing has gone down. That's horrendous for us. Then they'd understand to be broken. Austin, Tomlinson, Pollock, Bragg, Robinson. I guess that's who's on as the option at centre back. That's fine. Okay. I'm happy with that. East Kilbride, eat your heart out. Mbappe wins the Ballon d'Or. Ricky. Put Kerr in, and I think Benny comes in for Duffy here. Honeyman for Samuel Reid. Honeyman did not play well that last game. Annan. Last time we played Annan with Brora Rangers, they scored a fucking screamer, and that was it. It was a 1-0 loss. So let's see if we can get a win. 4-3-2-1 with one fullback in wing-back position. So like 4-3-2-1 as in flat 4, 3 central midfielders, 2 centre attacking midfielders, and a striker or 2 wingers. Kind of depends how people call it out. Hey, Mr. Jolly, how you doing? Long time no see. Welcome in. Regina back up from Serie D to Serie A. Oh, nice. 5-2-3, but plays like a 4-5-1 wide. Okay. 5-2-3. So you've got, I guess, you got wing backs who push up, and then like a flat two centre midfielders, and then the attack midfielder dropping in, like a 5, and then 1 striker leading the line. We're going to play a 4-2-3-1, but if I'm looking for goals, I go to 4-2-4. Eric Herman, goalkeeper, cost pennies, is going to be world class. I'll have a look. How did the Dons get on yesterday? The Dons did not play yesterday. They play today. They play Sunday. They've got a home game against Hearts at 3 p.m. It is a big game because over the recent years, fucking Aberdeen and Hearts fans fucking do not get on. There's been the height of, like, you know, we have to put up with their babbling pish about stuff. When they're absolutely stinking, they still say they're world class. And now they're playing well. For the meantime, they're acting like it'll never change and that they've already won the league if you ask them. So tomorrow, big game. Hoping for Aberdeen to shut them up. And would actually be huge for Aberdeen's season as well. We'll see how things go. Gomez lifts it in. Lyndon Dykes. Oh, it's a lovely goal. It's a great ball delivered in behind, and Dykes connects with it, puts it in the back of the net. 1-0 to the good guys. How far is Mechanics doing? Haven't seen them yet. Haven't seen them here. I'm not sure how they're doing in real life at all. So we'll win the league. I would assume so, Mr. Jolly. I mean, fuck, if they don't win the league, they should fold the club. Rangers as well. Oh, nice. During possession, it turns a 3-2-5 mega overload, but 1 Serie D first season in just second season. Nice. But admittedly, if I look at Eric Herman, genuinely, if he costs pennies, that'd be the only way we'd be able to sign him, because we are playing lower league Scotland. So it's like, if he's as good as you say he is, since this is the third season already, he should cost too much for us to to get him. But I'll have a look. Jose. Oh, tries to drill it across. And it's blocked by the defender. Oh, someone step up. Beautiful, Casey. I say, don't just let the ball bounce in between you, lads. Pinged out wide. Yagani lifts it in. Jose hits the bar. Beans in a jar. Olius knocks it forward. It's only going to get as far as Devani, the captain. Gomez. Don't know who he's aiming for there. Aiming for the run of Yogane, but he can't keep it in play. You got him for free. I'll have a look. I will have a look after this. But was that first season? Because this is 3 seasons in. And that's if he's even loaded. That's even if I don't think those lower leagues in Italy are likely loaded, to be fair. He's probably not in the game. Go on, Dykes. There you go, Dykesy. I think Dykes is going to be our top goal scorer now. I think he's catching up on Jose here. It's a bloody nightmare. It wasn't meant to be this way. Jose's our goal machine, and Lyndon Dykes is now scooping up all the goals. I mean, it's a nice problem to have. And Ayari as well. Yeah, maybe not in the game. Yeah, unfortunately, it might not be in the database. Did anyone see the handball in the Rangers game today that wasn't a handball? Like, just straight up, the ball hits the guy's hand that's out as it's going towards goal. I can't believe that didn't get given as a pen. Just because his arm is not it's only in a natural position in the sense that it's attached to his body. But his arm was like, it's one of those ones where it's like, because his arm's not tucked in, it's like, I've seen them given in other games. I'm surprised it wasn't given. Did you breathe a sigh of relief when that wasn't given? Celtic got away with one today. It looks like they scored a very good goal, but left it very late. I saw Rangers made another big loss as well. Was it 14 million this year? They've made a loss like every year for like what feels like 12 years running. Fernandez it was, yes. And yeah, it was one of those moments. Yeah. You got to ride your luck when it comes. What do you make of the team under the new manager? He's getting results, but the results haven't been super convincing. Do you think that's just the squad you have? It's not a team that's going to blow teams away? Or lovely goal by Ben Summers. Oh, fabulous from the attacking midfielder. Obviously ran finances into the ground. Danny Roll just adapting. Yeah, that's fair. He's just in the door. Ben Summers, great control. Little burst of pace. And it's a nice little finish. Just pokes it in the top corner. Lucky. You're so lucky. Nuosu. Rolls out to Casey. There's always space out wide. Teams just don't pick up the wing back. Oh, it's a lovely ball forward. Ben Summers in again. This time doesn't convert. It's a good save from Rice. I think it was Rice in goal, isn't it? It is. Representatives. Dykes driving for it. Jose has to hold his run, but now he's open. Can Dykes find him? Dykes goes for a goal, you cheeky bastard. Why are the Browns not having to understand new players and new players likewise with our team members? Cohesion issue. Manager cohesion player right now. Fair enough. We'll see if he gets long enough to build that cohesion, or we'll see what happens when you face Celtic next. That's always a great indicator of how the lifespan of a Rangers manager will get on. Tick-tock, baby. I wonder when... So when do... Are Celtic any closer to announcing, like, an actual manager? It's still just Martin O'Neill in charge, right? Or he's helping alongside Sean Maloney. Oh, from distance, the wingback takes a pop. Casey wins the header, knocks it down to Kingdon. Kingdon forward to Gomez. Flagrant propaganda. Manuel Miranda. Come on, Kingdon. Puts it forward. Lyndon Dykes gives chase. They hook it away. Yagani takes a shot. Jose! Oh, beautiful control in the chest. Lays off to Ben Summers, who takes a shot. It's a good save from Rice. Interim, the now. A lot of whispers now confirmed. I hope it's not as the whispers say, Wilfred Nancy. I did hear that. I don't know much about Wilfred Nancy. I don't know. He's in the MLS, isn't he? I think that's where he's from. I don't know anything about him. There was strong talks that it was, or rumours that it was him for sure. Oh, lovely header by the wingback. Tyrell Ashcroft powers one past Rice, and East Kilbride getting a fucking doing here. 4-0 at halftime. Quiche repeat. Meet and greet. During his playing career, you got the pretty solid squad here. Yeah, the Dumbarton are good. Like, the Dumbarton team is very solid right now. Like, we've I would say our weakest positions are actually possibly midfield and centre back, but they're good enough at this level. So it's like, it's comparing them to the rest of the team, they're weaker, but I think they're pretty good for this level. Like League One, they're all very solid. Owen Alexander, which next town to Dumbarton? Ah, okay. Can't say I've ever been there that I know of. I've been plenty of places in Scotland that I couldn't actually name the town and stuff by now when I was younger. Eat, quiche, repeat. Kingdon. Nuosu. Oh, we've turned the ball over here in a bad position. Let's not. We do sometimes come out in the second half a bit slowly, and like, what is the... Okay, that was offside in that case, but like, there's a lot of times where it hits the post and it's a striker, and he's just like so slow to get moving. More famously known, Loch Lomond. Ah, I've been there. Ballock, yeah, I've been there. Once broke my toe running from a ghost on the banks of Loch Lomond, or what we thought was a ghost. When I turned 18, I was pissed. Someone went, "There's something there in the woods," and we're like, "What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?" And then it like moved. It was like a light. I think it was someone fucking illegally camping near the campsite, and it flashed, and we just went fuck, and we just ran, and I hit a rock. It was probably the size of a person, like full sprint with my foot, shattered my big toe. What a trip. Dumbarton's local club alongside Vale of Leven that play Lowland Leagues. Ah. Oh. Hit the post. Beans on toast. Let's get rid of this, boys. Yogan launches it forward. On behind, that's gotta be offside. Yeah, I was away to say. Fucking hell. Just in complete open space there in behind. He had a couple of yards on our defenders though. I think probably 80 minutes. Again, second half we've come out, we've barely fucking tried. Which is not a great thing to see, but let's maybe take some players off. I might take Jose off as well. 5 subs, 10 minutes to go. Run about, boys. Look busy. Everybody wants your love. Baby, give it up, baby, give it up. Baby, give it up, baby, give it up. Good win, boys. Dumbarton them. Oh, yeah. That was really taught his son retired from professional football. So sad. Oh, really? I enjoy these lower Italian leagues in the Regina journey. Certainly a long save like yours. Amazing. What level was Toddy's son playing at? Well, and in the fight after what happened last match, like I remember, we lost them earlier this year. In the league, they scored a wonder goal, and it was depressing. So let's see what we can do here. We bring the Brora Rangers 4-3-3. It was Mumbongo, their striker, who sparked one in from about 40 yards. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, great, we've lost sight of the game. Magic? So his son couldn't deal with pressure. His father realized he was in Serie D league. Oh, well, I mean, that does make sense. That is, it's quite the career to live up to. But yeah, it's tough. Like, I think sometimes people take for granted, go like, oh, they earn all this money and stuff like that. But there's a lot less people, you know, make the highest level compared to who try to, you know. It's pretty cutthroat. I always thought it was interesting here that BFG, Per Mertesacker, threw up before every game due to anxiety. Like every game he ever played, he threw up before. It's like he won the World Cup and he won trophies and stuff like that, and he was like, before every game he was sick. Like, he had a long career as well, and he was just sick before every game. I'd play at a really low level too, tough shoes to fill. It happens, you know. Not everyone makes it to the same level. Can you give it up? In fact, you know, it's funny because it feels like it happens more in American sports where like the son ends up playing at a high level like their dad did than it does like football and European. I mean, there are obviously some who, like, you know, Diego Simone's son's playing for him at Atletico Madrid at a high level. But like the Beckham sons, they were in like big academies and stuff like that, and they've not made it professionally. Yeah, name brings a lot of hype. Love that, by the way, from the fullback there, just running out and winning that header. I would love a goal this half, though. Lovely ball forward. Oh, Dylan Jones doesn't read the flight of the ball well at all. We move it all around. We're going up and down. We move it all around. Wanna go? It goes up and down. Let me know. In the door. Come on, read. Go back. Benny tries to swing it in. They head it away, and now Mbongo can run at our centre back pairing. Bit of a counter on there, but we do manage to stop it in its tracks. We don't really have the possession which we normally do have. Lindsay heads it. Smith now keeps in play. Devaney lifts it in. Someone attack it. I've had nothing wrong with that, ref. Muirhead pings it forward for Dylan Jones. On the counter. Oh, lovely by Dylan. Fantastic goal. Muirhead picked him out beautifully. Brora James is an example of it in the NBA right now. Well, yeah, but that in itself, people are like ragging on him. Like, is he good enough to be in the NBA? Like, he's playing for the Lakers. He has to be good, right? Or is that a case of, did LeBron say I want him signed? Do you know what I mean? I was thinking more Marvin Harrison Jr. You know, high pick in the draft. He's been injured this year, but it's like his dad, Marvin Harrison, was no slouch, you know? The Peyton Manning and Eli Manning, their dad was a quarterback in the NFL as well. Fair enough. I assume he has to be, but people like, the only thing I ever see about him is people going like, linking his stats and being like, his stats aren't great. Like, he's not scoring a lot, etc. So I'm not going to say he's bad, but I think that's a bit of a... Again, I don't want to say he's not good enough to be there, but it feels very Nepo baby-ish, to be honest, from what I have seen. Just give Brownie James a year. Good cross. Lovely goal. Jordan McRae. We take a 2-goal lead. Annan have succumbed to the pressure here. Benny's actually not having a good game, but he did. I think he just laid this cross in. He did. So we'll keep him on because his rating is away. Jump up. McRae gets above 2 defenders and his teammate to put that one in. I was waiting, Bronny, yeah. Brownie James. Have you seen Brownie James in the NBA? Excuse you? I don't think that's his name. Right, things are going well, but I think you're capable of even better. Make a difference. Make a difference, make a bloody difference. Archie Kerr, as I live and breathe. Go on, Ricky, get on. I kind of want Lindsay. He's not having a good game. It's like, we got to maybe go midfield playmaker with him instead of the advanced playmaker. See if that allows him to play a bit better. He can play any role in the middle there. It's just like, what will suit us more? Maybe him sitting a little deeper. Let's get you into shit these days. Well, yeah, exactly. Telling you, Brownie James is going to have best season next year. See, I think, like, I don't know much about the NBA. I know that I really like it, and I know, like, when the very good European players are really fucking fun. I love Joker. Oh, my God. And I really did like the guy who was at the San Antonio Spurs, and he's now at he's now at LA. I forget his name. But he's really, really good, and it's really funny that they were like, yeah, we're fed up. He's unfit and stuff, and he was like, it's like, but look at his numbers and stuff. It doesn't matter how he looks. He's like absolutely ripping teams apart. And they're like, yeah, but he's a bit heavy. Like, I don't think it matters. It's weird that it doesn't, but it clearly doesn't. Look at Doncic. Yeah, that's exactly who it is. Just crazy that they made that trade. And then they were like, yeah, we thought he was a bit unfit. Harrison Parker, come on, boys. Come on, boys. We've got a fucking team going here. We've got something. We're moving in the right direction with Brora Rangers now. Finally. Nice framing, he is insane. He was a Dallas Maverick, sorry, I mixed up. Yeah, I'm not a huge NBA fan. You know what I really love? On TikTok, I watch videos about Larry Bird. That's what I do. I go down these rabbit holes of Larry Bird videos where people talk about what a shit talker he was and how good he was. He would talk shit to you and then he'd do it, and it was like devastating. It's so funny because they speak about him in such a high regard, but they'd be like, he would genuinely be like, I'm gonna take this ball and I'm gonna shoot it in your face, and he's and all this stuff, and he would do it, and then awesome. Marty, it's Larry Legend. I know that. In your face, Marty. We're 1-1. Next person who gets something wrong in basketball loses. I'm not going to say anything else about basketball just in case. Yeah, those videos are so good. And like you must have seen the story, fuck's sake. You must have seen the story about him and Magic Johnson, about how when like they were rivals, they were on a commercial together, they were barely talking, and then it was near Larry's parents' farm, and he invited Magic Johnson for lunch because his mum told him to. He invited Magic Johnson, and then his mum, was like, Larry, did you tell him? It was like, Magic Johnson's her favorite player. And like that's how they like became friends. It's a really nice story. If you haven't seen it, look up on YouTube. There'll be a couple videos on it, but it's like a really nice story, and like how they basically, even though they were on rival team stuff, like they hated each other till that point, or at least Magic Johnson really had this to say, and then they realized they had all these things in common, and it's kind of just like a nice story. These guys who were always going to be pitted against each other, always going to be compared, and like they realized they had so much in common, and and Magic Johnson, like the only reason he went was because Larry had been like, yeah, my mum's inviting you, and it's like he wouldn't refuse the invite. Really, really good story, really good. There's a couple of there's definitely an interview with Magic Johnson telling that tale. It's really good. That was a good win for us. And you must have all watched the Last Dance. That whole documentary is so good. It's like one of my go-to if I'm like just wanting some brainless on in the background or something interesting on the background while I'm talking about it. Like, it's such a good documentary. Like, I know it's like 8 episodes. I just devour that. It's rewatchable. It's insane. The Last Dance, so good. All the stuff with Michael Jordan and that, and what a big star he was is insane. Like, I don't think we've seen a sports personality like that since it had that kind of attention. Jesus Christ, we're up to third. Oh, Marty, you've not seen it? Oh my God, Netflix, The Last Dance. You are in for a fucking treat. I won't say any more about it. It's basically, it's so interesting, right? So I'll give you a quick synopsis. It covers what was maybe the final season that the Chicago Bulls were going to run with like a really good team, like the team that basically won their trophies. And it goes back and it not only touches on each season that they won and the ins and outs of that, it flashes forward, gives you a bit of the finals, the last season, and that covers like the coach, the technical directors, the GM, all that stuff. It's so fucking good. And there's so much footage from then behind the scenes, and then it comes forward to modern day interviews, and you find out Scottie Pippen was super underpaid, all this stuff. Fucking so good. Oh, it's so fucking good, dude. It's not even fun. There's a few on Netflix, but start with that, and then we can discuss some other really good ones on Netflix. There's one with Hope Solo, And the US national women's team that's really interesting. Her career was like crazy. And Hope Solo was a bit of a maniac at times, but like really controversial figure. But man, they did her dirty. There's some stuff in there that just sat really weird with me, like her getting replaced for big games out of nowhere and stuff. But my God, The Last Dance is good. I saw everyone. Rock and roll to you. Right, suffer heavy defeat against St. Mirren. Oh, our finances are near great. We need that big we need that lucky draw in the Scottish Cup or something. Loyer flourishing under McFinn. Benny playing well. Love to see that. Brora Rangers, Jones named October Scottish League 2 Player of the Month. Man, what a difference a month makes. Free matches, 3 goals, 1 assist. And we get the Manager of the Month as well. Thank Christ. I genuinely was worried that we were going to be in trouble with Brora Rangers, might end up getting sacked here in the first season of having Brora Rangers on the board. Our money's starting to dwindle a little bit. We could do a big draw in one of the cups as well. Murphy admires Dyke's talent. Dykes scoops Scottish League 1 Player of the Month. Finally, Kyle Hudlin's knocked off top. 6 goals in 4 matches will do that. We get the Manager of the Month. To be alive. 7 players concerned is a problem, though. Dressing room's very good. 5 players who are unhappy. 7 concerned players. Team cohesion is good. We need that to get a bit higher. Leaders still 0 in the team, which is a little concerning. I got relegated with separate in my first season at FM26. Oh, really? I don't know how to scout multiple players with dragging players. Do you mean... You mean like this? So click one, and then if you hold shift and click another, you can do that. But by dragging players, you can also use control and just click on individual ones. And then you right click on them, and then you go, you go scout or whatever. They've already been scouted, but yeah. That's how you select them. Started unemployed. They got relegated to the Shadow Realm, and I got sacked. Yeah, that's tough. Starting unemployed is sometimes it's tough. You know, sometimes you walk the job that'll take you. They're already kind of doomed. Where were they when you took over? Connor Bunce, is this the guy? His contract runs out very soon. Looking forward to it because we want that money. Get that money, and then that means we end up in a position where he doesn't. We're not over the wage budget. Sterling. Assistant manager vacancies. Oh, we don't have an assistant manager. I've just got a coach in Chris Renton. Glenn Taylor! Oh, I wish he was better. Glenn fucking Taylor. Field management average. Judging player ability reasonable. Judging player potential competent. He's reasonable. A few authority very good. Oh, I'm tempted. What's his personality? Professional. Yeah, that's enough for me. It's Glenn fucking Taylor. 210. You need to get a promotion wage rise. You're joining us. Oh, this Brora Rangers. Yeah, of course we don't have that. Come on, Glenn Taylor at Brora Rangers. Oh, fuck, we can't afford that. Oh, fuck, we really need that boy to move on now. fucking Glenn Taylor. I think dead last when I took over 22 games. Yeah, I mean, you're in a tough spot there, dude. Because I'm guessing you didn't have a window or nothing to make any real changes. That's a tough one. But hey, when you start an unemployed save, you gotta take what you're given, right? But keep the save going. Go and find another job. You know? It doesn't always have to work out. No money to sign anyone. Yeah, exactly. So go and just go and try and find another job. Did you manage to get a coaching badge or anything, Marty? Or was there just nothing? I'm guessing if they didn't have money for signings, they wouldn't have sent you on a coaching course. If you had a coaching course, at least you'd have got something out of it. Everyone goes about how poor our pitch is. Those bastards. Obviously, we won't play direct Spurs because you see most chances on the left side. On Braintree, they hired me after coming down from 5th tier. Beautiful. Maybury credits McFinn with brilliant work. Mentality would be suitable for next match. Balanced. Opposition won't play direct. They lack work rate. They can see chance. Okay, so Sterling. I mean, we're sticking with the 4-3-3, so. I got the magic in me. Let's see how we go on tonight. Or today here. No badges, unfortunately. Word from my first season in the championship was strong. I need more quality in the team in some areas, but reputation mean a lot are signing elsewhere. By getting up, what system were you playing, Pabs, with Stranraer? What is the general level of your player? Does your coach think they're championship level or not? And what is your wage budget? I'd like to compare it to my own at Dumbarton to see, because I'm not sure if we ended up with a much higher wage budget because of the money I was able to bring in the first couple of seasons, or if it's just, average. Cam Bragg, Devani, and Summers has to continue. We got Lyndon Dykes and Jose. I think this might be our last two for the night. Picking me. I think we're going to go into this match with the same lineup. I mean, we've really turned things around tonight, which is beautiful. Off the bottom of the table, we're fucking in the playoffs spots now with Brora Rangers. That might change here, but we'll see. Magic, magic, magic. Make a difference. Make a difference. Make a bloody difference. Ba 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 ba. Fill me up, buttercup, baby. Mess me around, and then worst of all, never call baby when you say you will. I love you still. That I have further now. Me a buttercup, don't break my heart. 12k a week wage budget, 442 out of possession with 2 DMs and 424 DMs IP. Oh, that's interesting. So 12k. I've got like, I think I've got 16k a week, and I'm in League One. That has probably helped me. 424 wingers. I just wonder if you're maybe like, don't get me wrong, obviously 2 promotions, kudos, but when you're getting promoted and you're outscoring teams and not, I can't really judge based on that. But are you controlling the game, or are you literally, taking your goals and just how's your defense? How do you stack up defensively? Hey, Tuco, it's going very well. It's going very well. Dumbarton top of the table. We're taking on Spartans here. We gotta watch out for Kyle Hudlin. He's been on a fucking tear this year. But we are at home, so let's go positive. We want to take this game by the scruff of the neck. Keep Kyle Hudlin out of it. Oh, pinged out wide. Robinson now. Oh, right, the challenge. Gets past his man. Get in the box, lads. Cut back. Oh, what a save. Lyndon Dykes denied. Hudlin, the FM legend. Well, I'd rather he doesn't do anything legendary in this game here. But yeah, he's having a monster season for Spartans. Do you build me up, buttercup baby, just to let me down? Fucking hell, look at the control. Oh no! We turned it back over. Right, beautiful interception. Jose now. Coming across. He's got Ben Summers ahead of him. Takes the shot. Martin with a good save. Trying to bring in a Kazakh striker called Raul Alaverdiev, who looks decent partner in Jose. It's hard to change formation based on how successful it's been. We'll see if it needs change after the first 5 games or so. It's more so like 4-2-4 to me is like a drive forward, take, get your goal, almost like counter attack. There's no like 4-2-4, we're controlling, we're steadily building. 4-2-4, it's like get forward. That's maybe the bit that, oh Jesus Christ, he did get a nick on the ball there. Good challenge, really. That's the bit where it's like slightly different. We've obviously taken longer to go up because our first season was a complete whitewash because I didn't get rid of all the bad players for some reason. I didn't notice how overpaid everyone was. Jesus, just over the bar. But since our second season, we've been in cruise control. But we're playing a style where it's like we control and we take a bit more time. We are playing quite direct, but we got bodies back, so we don't leave ourselves exposed. I guess a 4-2-4 might against better teams. I don't know. Feels like it normally does. Jose! We'll have to do a goal comparison of Jose at some point, Pabs. I think some of the better championship teams will score a few, especially when I'm away from home. Yeah, possibly. We don't control possession. We don't concede a lot. Yeah, well, that's fine then. We don't really control possession, but our build-up is like, we have plenty of bodies back there. So even not having possession, I've got 2 banks of free. They've got to get past my midfield, which is packed with bodies, and the wing backs, and then I've got 3 centre backs. So that's for me. That's how I kind of enjoy. I'm one of the people who you get a lot of people go like, oh, I don't mess about with back three. Never works for me. I've always found a back three quite good, but I normally fill it with defenders, people who will put their body on the line, win headers. My fear is always the ball over the top. Every FM, I fucking hate the ball being played over the top. It's one of the number one ways to score or be scored on. So I combat it by having big fuckers back there, or people going there. Make sure they're mobile too. Hudlin thinks I lack the financial muscle. Brutal, Mari. Free agent in my save right now too. Yeah, I think he spends 1 season where he is in real life, and then he's basically a free transfer. Bragg swings one in. We attack it. Oh, there's a penalty. There's a penalty for Dumbarton. We don't even know what happens. What happens when it's a pen for Dumbarton? Who's the penalty taker? Dykes? Nobody. Lyndon fucking Dykes. It's got to be Dykesy. Do it, Dykes. Do it, Dykes. Oh, he's talking back the ref. I'd give him a yellow card right now. Yellow card, possibly a red card. Do 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 do. Dykesy. Oh, top bins. That's how you take a pen. First I got Jose in the first summer as opposed to January, but he has scored 24 goals, 7 assists first season, 39 games, 21 goals, 9 assists, 44 seasons. Second season, or 44 games, sorry, second season. Okay. So you got him in the first summer as opposed to... Oh, so you got him like before the season started in your first season? Okay, it's a little different to me. I couldn't compare the last two seasons though. Free backs always work for me, like how you can move the wingers, wing backs with a new in possession, out of possession. Yeah, it's nice. It is nice. But I've kept that real simple. That's the same. The only thing I've got is I've got these two CMs dropping in to DM. That's the only real. I'm not doing anything too crazy, and I think that's one of the things. I think a lot of people are going like, well, in possession, out of possession, I need that to be positionally different. You don't. I think a lot of people are, oh, fuck off, Kyle Hudlin. I mean, what? How are you meant to combat that? He's 6'9". Every header to him is like a free header. What a prick. So annoying playing against that. They swing it in. We've kept him quiet all game, but look, he's not even close to it. And then he just peels off. I mean, like, I've got a centre back there. He just can't get close. It hits the post, and then he's first on the rebound. That's annoying. I'm taking Summers off for Gomez. Make a quick change here. Gomez for Bragg. Bragg as the advanced playmaker. I guess not. Ashcroft for Thompson. Get the ball clear. Balanced. The text I'm playing is really fun to watch the play progressively in very wing attacks. Seems like lower league players struggle with moving between the positions, so best to be the same. Yeah, well, that makes sense, but also like I think people just like look at it and go like, oh, move players around. I mean, I've got players moving, but not a massive amount. It's very simple. I just want them dropping a bit deeper. So when we don't have the ball, they take up a deeper position in general, but nothing too crazy. Lovely ball through, Jose! Jose! Jose.
You
fucking beauty. AJ Pickles, thank you for the resub. AJJ Pickles, thank you very much for the resub. Very kind of you. That Jose goes for you. You can have that one. Take it with you, because it's going somewhere. Jose, what a player. I'll have a look at Jose's stats after this, Pabs. For the seasons we've had him. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Couldn't have got any better. Get across, headed away. Just fucking keep Kyle Hudlin quiet for these last 5-10 minutes. Oh dear, here we go. Hudlin special. They're gonna fucking clip this, Tim. Or someone else. Oh! You fucking what? We can't get any of the second ball whenever we make a fucking save. Oh, it's sloppy. Again, I'd rather this feels better than FM24. You just didn't see these kind of goals. Your keeper held on to everything. 6-4 target for with 70 long for has been doing. Oh, Lyndon Dykes been fucking fabulous, Tuco. I'll show you his stats in a minute. He obviously scored a pen, which is nice in this game. I really don't want to lose this game. Not even lose this game. Drop points here. So let's just fucking calm things down a bit, eh? No, Dykes has genuinely been really good. Just see it out 4 minutes. That's all we need. Come on, there we go. Come on. Beautiful. Fucking Kyle Hodlin. What a nightmare he is. Nice work. I'm going to say a good job because it's a win. A win's a win. Honey. Yeah. Right, now we've got Brora Rangers, and then we'll go and look at. Two of my strikers peel back to be wingers and are naturally wing inside forward, so it works nice when wing back and possession press up to the midfield winger, moving like people make tactics, but not seeing many folk looking at how the shape progresses, which is key and depend on mentality, direct or short, wide or narrow, all shows real well to build a nice shape tactic. And winger in the wing back, tracking back, usually cause interception of play. Nice. I think the beauty is that it's really the tactical options, I think, are a lot deeper than they have been in previous games for sure. So don't let a good run of form come to an end. And I'm sure people are going to get really wacky when they get a better understanding of things. I'm thrown just a little bit by the names of some of the roles, but at the lower league, you deal with what you've got. And I'm sure it's going to change, and we're going to play some real funny things over the course of this save, especially if we keep adding teams. Sterling versus Brora Rangers. Can Brora Rangers win an unprecedented third game in a row in the league? I think this would be if we win it. Make it. Oh. Tossing and turning. I think the assistant manager felt like we should play balanced, but I feel like we need to play positive. Muirhead on the corner. Can we strike again with one of our set pieces? We've been good at Brora Rangers recently. Brooms goes up, doesn't get close to it, and now Rooney picks up the ball, and we are slow to get back. Oh dear. Oh dear, we are all out of shape here. Just over the bar. Any long throw goals? No. So what's been happening is he's taking the throw in to the near-sided player, and then he's just crossing it in the back post, and then we're knocking it in. He's been good at that, but he hasn't actually thrown the ball in to the box yet, from what I've seen. But we do have him on long throws. Taking long throws. Oh, McRae just glances it wide. Big chance there, goes begging against Sterling. My wage budget, 35k, top leader, 450k. So considerable wage and skill difference happening. Oh, for sure. A bit different in Italy. Lower leagues are a lot of skillful players, but only a few top elite skilled ones. That makes sense. I think the one thing that is good in FM, and like FM24 got a bit of stick for it. Like some people who did play in different leagues and nations, kind of the game looked very similar. I feel like the way you approach lower league in some nations very different because of the money and because of like the relative level of skill or lack of it or physicality. Like you're more likely to find physical players here than skillful, strong mentals. You had a red ash pitch today. Oh, nice. It's nice when sometimes the pitches like look distinctly different. It's because he doesn't have the bullet throw, or is it just they had the way you have the throw-in tactic set? He is working on the flat bullet throw, but I think we did have some successful long throws with a previous player we had, so I'm not really sure. I maybe need to tweak it again. It might have accidentally reset. I haven't really looked at it since, because to be honest, he's been playing very well without having to worry about the long throw. Even though while you're mad, tell you're bitter every time you see me with her. Come on, boys. We don't really have the possession here. I don't really care, as long as we are the ones who score. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hooked forward. Oh, lands at Dylan Jones. Oh, Dylan Jones loses the ball. Crane now coming forward with the ball for Sterling. Oh, Brown into the box. Good save by Ferdinand. Is that you love her too? You have to kick this one long. They are hanging. Oh, great. Muirhead to Dylan Jones. Dylan Jones over the top for Wallace. Wallace. Oh, Wallace. I like physical and skill than a lot of tall teams. I have height limit and a exception spot. You have a height limit. So you're only playing players below a certain height. I gotta take on make a sub in central midfield here. Oh boy. Can we hang on here? A draw wouldn't be terrible. Wow. Was that a save? It looked like it hit the post. Oh, you only play players above 6 foot. Okay. Said one skillful player. Got you. I thought you meant limit, as in like they have to be. So you've got height restriction. They need to be taller or something, rather than a limit. Limit sounds like they have to be like under a certain height. Got you. I've done that before, plenty of times. My whole save last year, they had to be 6'2" or taller. Forever, forever, and ever. Make this last forever. One sub left. I mean, I think a draw is probably fair here. I mean, we weren't at our best, but we had 2 huge opportunities. I guess it was one of those days because our defense played very well, and some of our forward play was really good. Just unfortunate. I did that with Dover one time. Called them the Cliffs of Dover. 6'2" or bigger. That's pretty good. Studs up FM. My save was Lander Giganten, which is Land of Giants in German. We won a trophy or 2 in our time. We were pretty good. Nwosu replaces Okoye in squad. What is this? Nwosu's away. Fuck's sake, for World Cup qualifiers. Does he really need to? I mean, come on. It's only 8 days, but still, it's. Ashcroft suffers against former club. We got the best of bigger Ashy. Lovely stuff. Let's have a look at Brora Rangers. Our draws are alright. Top 4, we'll take that. Stranraer on top. 7 points clear, but we've turned our form around for sure. I don't know what the board expect from me this season. Goals Wallace worries Brora Rangers for sure. Ferdinand on form. So we'll take that. Let's have a quick look at the performance feedback, maybe. They're very pleased. That's good. Where is the club vision at these days? There it is. Oh, fucking hell. Avoid relegation from Scottish League 2. Dancer. Be competitive Scottish Cup. Pleased. Be competitive Scottish League Cup. Passed. Be competitive Scottish Challenge Cup. Delighted. And, I mean, I've only got a 1-year deal. Surely. It'd be nice if they gave me a new contract. Early doors here. Get my eyes at you. Right, we're going to have a look at Jose, see how he is. So, career stats in his first full season for us, he got 32 goals, 8 assists. The difference is right now, in his second season, full season with us, his first loan, he actually scored 10 goals, 4 assists in 12 appearances, which wasn't bad, but it was half a season, and he was injured as well. First full season, 32 goals, 8 assists. This season, 9 goals, 11 assists. But little fucking Lyndon Dykes has been bossing it. Where are you, Lyndon? Why have I taken such a weird route to go at the squad? Lyndon Dykes, 13 appearances, 11 goals, 4 assists. So Lyndon Dykes has been good so far for sure. When's the all Barry save gonna happen? I think when I truly have like a system that's absolute nonsense. 1 year where it's like we've created something monstrous that we can just plug in. We can then try and fight our way through a Barry Town all Barry save. This is when you know you're hooked to 2 a.m. and still going, well, we're just away to finish up. But it's like, I wanted to get Brora Rangers off the bottom of the table. When we finished, we had just beat Cove Rangers in the cup, a team in the division above. And look where we are now. A couple of games later. By God, we're sitting third. Oh no, sorry, Scottish Challenge Cup. Wrong fucking table. Wrong table. We're sitting fourth. Apologies, fourth. But it's like we were sitting bottom on. I think we were sitting bottom on 5 points. So we must have won 3 games tonight in the league. I think that's what we've done, right? Let me have a quick look. Yes, so we beat East 5. This is where we started tonight. We beat East 5-0. Inverness Califistle, we just simulate that because we've already gone through the Scottish Challenge Cup next round. Then we beat Forfar 3-0. We beat Bowness United in the Scottish Cup 2-0. We then beat Annan Affleck 3-1. We've just drawn with Stirling. 10 points in 4 games. I'll fucking take that. Abso-fucking-lutely. So pretty good. Very happy with that. So, yeah, Brora Rangers have got their act together. The 4-3-3 is legit. At least for now, it is getting results. So, and Dumbarton are sitting pretty as well. Dumbarton haven't lost a game in the Challenge Cup. Likely, if we win our next game, we'll obviously top the Scottish Challenge Cup group stage. I would imagine. Looks like Rangers reserves are not going to qualify. They might still. Celtic B are not going to qualify. They've only got 1 point. I wonder how it's going to look when we enter the next round of the Scottish Challenge Cup. Just got to try and avoid a championship team, ideally. Dumbarton on for back-to-back promotions, which means Brora Rangers needs to catch up. Ideally, if we're going to get promoted with Dumbarton, which obviously they're sitting pretty right now. How much are we clear at the top? We've got, believe it or not, an 11-point lead. So, pretty good. 13 games in to have an 11-point lead seems insane, but that's where we're at. So, if we're going to get promoted with Dumbarton, we kind of need to get promoted with Brora Rangers at the same time. We don't want to double up in a league yet. That's for sure. But that is a good night's work for us, and I think we'll see if anyone else is streaming the old FM26 on Twitch right now. You can send a raid. Another lesson to be learned. Girl called kill. Let's go and raid. Should we raid Sean Does FM? Do it one more time. Promoted by March. That'd be ideal. Hold on a second. Thank you very much for your time tonight. I think we're gonna go and raid. I don't know Sean Does FM. Let's go and meet somebody new.
Blue and gold.
Let's go and raid Sean Does FM. Oh, fucking hell.